Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue.
Boost your vitality with Image Medical and Aesthetics in Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas's premier men's health clinic. Get weight loss meds like semaglutide and trizepatide starting as low as $199 a month with no memberships or office fees. Need more energy? Testosterone replacement therapy is only $100 a month with free lab testing. Plus, Image Medical is the only clinic in Northwest Arkansas offering non-invasive male enhancement. No surgery, no pain. It's time to be the bigger man, and your partner will thank you. Call 479-800-0011 or visit ImageMedNWA.com.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
We all make plans for the future, like car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Kelly Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers. The portal, the draft, it's exhausting. Need some relief? Try the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale. Their portal is the perfect escape, and their drafts are always ice cold. Craving snacks? Go for wings, quesadillas, ribs, nachos, even calamari. Or dig into a hearty burger, fresh salad, mouth-watering pastas, and of course, their legendary steaks. Don't forget those fresh baked rolls. Dine in or use the app for carryout, curbside, or delivery. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater, your new favorite spot on Sunset in Springdale.
Hey there, I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm with your Get Ready weather forecast, tracking beautiful blue skies and sunshine today across Northwest Arkansas. Cold temperatures, though, with forecasted highs only rising into the upper 20s. Overnight lows tonight slip down into the mid-teens before we have active weather moving in Thursday and Friday. By Thursday afternoon, scattered snow showers start to develop, becoming more widespread throughout the overnight hours and straight into our Friday. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Stay close to our weather team.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, here we go. Ruscin and Zach live on ESPN Arkansas. And they hit that line now at Powered by Taco Bell. Greetings and salutations. Welcome in.
Platinum members of the MBI.
Yes.
Welcome.
Platinum Plus members. Thank you so much for your business. We appreciate it very much. On this, a ball night in Northwest Arkansas as the Razorbacks host Ole Miss. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with the program. Text us, call us, sit there, listen quietly. Your world, man. We're just partying in it. We have we're ready to go. We've been preparing by listening to an 80s episode of American Top 40.
Yes, we are.
In the back office.
We are very ready to go. But as we found out, I don't think, and I'm going to have to do some more research on this, but I don't believe, as Casey proclaimed during the AT Top 40, that they were based on that week's Billboard charts. Because it's simply impossible.
2002. Mm-hmm. I am in Searcy, Arkansas in the summer, and one of my jobs is to take the, 5-6 syndicated shows. You would rip them off of a CD and put them in the computer. basically in real time. It was a little bit faster than real time, but not much. And so you'd open these envelopes, and like you just don't understand. Well, this was sent 2 weeks ago, and it airs this week. Like, how did they know?
Now
how did they know?
Let me take that a step further.
Okay.
I was working in radio in the early 1990s. Those used to come in on what's called a reel-to-reel.
Right.
It was a thing about the size of, basically your fist, and it was tape.
Right.
And you had to run it through and record it, or if you were really progressive, you would just play the tape live.
Right.
With commercials, and you had somebody sitting at the board and whatever. But to your point, I asked you, and this is what got this snowball started, was I asked, what day do you think they recorded this on? Monday? Because on Monday you would record it. Tuesday you would have to print all of those CDs.
Yeah.
Or
all
create
across the
all of
country.
those reel-to-reels and then mail it.
On great radio stations like WQXR, Miami, Florida.
And let's be honest, the USPS, shaky.
Yeah, not that reliable.
And if you're airing it on Sunday at 2,
yeah.
It's it's an iffy proposition.
I really don't think they held true to the actual charts.
I think it was a lie. I think they were just making it up.
I think they did them a month at a time.
Oh, I can't stand the thought of that, because how could Salt and Peppa's Push It be the number one song in America for 4 weeks when it hadn't even come out yet? You know what I mean?
It's like the whole thing was rigged.
Yeah.
And we thought it was a legitimate, this is really the number one song this week. No, it's not.
It's just like the college football playoff. Totally rigged.
What if they ever got it wrong? Like they did it in advance and then they were wrong and it wasn't actually number one.
DQ, the one, I don't think you were here for most of this. The one we were listening to, hi, by the way.
Hello.
The one we were listening to is from January the 30th, 1988.
Yes.
I was 14. I was 13, 14? 14. I was 14. I loved every minute of it.
Old.
I loved every second of it. I didn't know half the songs on there. By the way, Men Without Hats was on there.
That's
The
right.
safety dance group, but not with the safety dance. I learned some things about David Coverdale and Whitesnake that I didn't know. It was great.
Yeah, a lot of facts in there.
Yeah, a lot of information.
But all like well ahead of time. And it feels like it was not a legitimate countdown of the hits. It was like 3 weeks ahead of time. And then we had the Rick D show too, which was a lot of like fluff, and occasionally they'd play a song or two, but it wasn't about the countdown. It was more about Rick D showing off. And then we had this show, Backtracks USA.
Okay, now that was playing music from different. That was like the Rock, Roll, and Remember. That was
right.
That wasn't time specific.
Yeah.
But when Casey says this is the number one song in America this week, it was the number one song in America 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because they would mail them out in a bunch.
Yeah.
We used to get them in these FedEx envelopes.
Yeah.
And what was really a bummer was if FedEx was feeling a little clumsy that day, or we'll call it Dubinianed that day, and would drop it. And then the reel would break, and then you had to like wind the thing manually and
get the pencil out.
Oh my gosh, it was awful.
Yeah. Those were the days, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Josefa, glad you asked the question. What about I Need You Tonight from
That was
Excess?
on there.
That was the number one song.
That's right.
January the 30th, 1988. So, yeah. Someone get Don on the phone.
Is Don on the phone? Okay.
2.
And I got to talk about a dog dying.
So it's fantastic. But we took a little trip down Amnesia Lane, and I learned that part of my childhood was a lie. I'm
Pretty much,
guessing
yeah, that's
a
right.
lot of my childhood was probably a lie.
Right.
But
and you can go find those Casey Kasem outtakes, and they're so funny. And we've all heard the Don on the phone thing, but one of mine is he's recording promos for the various stations, and he's like, "Hey, listen to me on Sacramento's biggest hits Saturday morning at 2."
It's great. It's really great. Some of those,
crazy.
there's a YouTube channel, the AT Top 40 YouTube channel. Some of them are recorded from like local stations. So we'll get
Local
the
ads,
local ads in it, which are hysterical.
The station in Cersei used to make me mad because they never filled the breaks. So they would go from like one segment, and we're supposed to get 2 minutes, and we'd put a liner in and then go right back. I'm like, guys, this isn't going to time out right. It may be crazy.
Yeah,
it's like we're going to end early, and it's all going to be screwed up.
Yep.
Even back then. At the ripe old
then.
age of 21. I was
back then. The clock was the master.
20 actually. 19, I was actually. 19 years of age. I was doing all that stuff. and running the board for NASCAR races and remotes where the talent was just hammered on the 4th of July out on some lake somewhere.
A lot of folks texting in saying they've been living a lie.
Yeah, it's sad. It really is. So that's what happened there. Okay. Well, here we are, 866-285-4005. Andy, I'm not going to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, we can't do that.
No. Brian wants another Ruscin name that tune. I'll tell you what we need to do with this is we need a prize. And if I get 4 out of 5 right, the listener, the caller wins. What about that? I'm playing on behalf of someone.
No, because
what if we did that?
There are days when you're in one of your moods that you will tank it just so they can't get their prize.
What about this? What about win Ruskin's money?
I
go head-to-head with somebody, and whoever gets the most wins.
Now,
they can try and beat me. The master at this.
Now, I'm noticing, and you never do this, and I'm sure that this will open up an interesting window for you for a moment. What are you wearing today?
Hey, I got a new shirt.
Did you?
I got a new shirt.
Huh.
I got a new shirt.
Interesting.
I just, just pulled it out of the laundry, and there it was.
What's it say?
It says West Basketball on it.
How'd they do last night?
Boys won in overtime.
Did
like
they?
that, yeah.
Now, really? How was the game? Was it a good one?
Let me just, here's all I want to say, all right? And I hope everybody hears it. If I had called last night's game at 32, I would be fired today, okay? Because I'm rattling through all the things in my head I can't say. And I'm like, nope. Okay, say that. Hey, they won. I mean, that's basically what I said. I don't even know what I said, but it barely made any sense. But yeah, that was a wild one. A wild one last night on Gamble Road.
Wacky one. Last night I get a text. I can't even remember who sent me the text, but apparently Tennessee got blown out last night
by 30.
Right, and they were 4 for whatever from beyond the arc.
This clearly means Arkansas will lose to Florida by 60.
Yeah,
on Saturday.
If
so
you're using
they better win tonight.
You have to use the transitive property.
It's a must-win tonight, so you don't lose by 60 on Saturday.
But I get this. Florida lost, and they made 4 3-pointers. They were 4 for 29 or something like that. And to your point, I was like, wow, we had more dunks than that last night.
It is the third fewest points in a game by a number 1 team in the shot clock era. That's what it was. 73-43 was the final. They went 4 for 29 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that was the stat I got. I'm like, man, we had 9 dunks.
Yes. Now, this is the worst 3-point shooting by a number 1 team since a year ago when Alabama went 3 for 27 against San Diego State in a loss. So there is this is not a decades old record that Tennessee lost yesterday.
Here's a fun text. Met Cementhead last night. He's not that dumb. You caught him in one of his cognitive moments. Yesterday was his birthday. Right. Yeah, he was sober, so he had to you catch him in a cognitive moment, he can be quite lucid. You catch him in one of his, normal daily grinds, not so much.
Yeah. Okay. Casey and Ozark texted in on the basketball last night. Yeah, we'll get into that. Your score predictions and keys to the game. We're dying to hear those tonight. At 866-285-4005. God, that and New Year's resolutions. Please, just give me more. Stick that to my veins. That's the content I crave here on ESPN Arkansas.
We can always go back to table racing.
Jiminy Christmas. Anyway, Casey and Ozark. A Rick Barnes fail is a win for me.
Why?
He and Vols are despicable. Wow, that's despicable.
And he spelled it correctly, so that's a win for everybody.
Way to go, man. That's pretty good.
I'd like to know why Casey feels that strongly about Tennessee.
I don't know. They're despicable, he said. That's what the man said.
He did.
I don't know. Yeah, it was it's a bit humbling. It was a bit humbling last night at the O'Connell Center with the pool across from the hallway, the chlorine dome there in Gainesville. So there you go. But I think that now I don't. Here's where I am with Arkansas basketball, all right? Here's what I'm thinking. I think they have the talent to win 12, 14 ball games. They're not going to. But I want to know if it is unreasonable for me to expect them to go 2-0 this week. They have 2 home games. You're going to be, big crowds and whatnot, depending on what the weather does and everything. But I think there'll be big crowds. Like, is it unreasonable to expect them to win 2 home games this week? Because I don't think it is.
I don't think it's unreasonable.
With Adu and Boogie and all these guys, if we're not, we didn't bring all this stuff. We didn't spend all this money, to go 15-15 here, did we?
I got to be careful. But this is a flawed team. This team has, this team has an Achilles heel.
They were flawed last year.
Yeah, they were flawed the year before. Every team has the flaw. Theirs just kind of rears its ugly head when good teams come in. They're not a terrific shooting team, and they're short on the bench. It's going to be, I think tonight could be a struggle. They are favored, by the way, by 4.
Yeah.
And the BPI says that they're favored. So that's, and you're playing the number 23 team in the country. So that's something to look at. I think they've got, they need Adu to play very well. He's the only thing you've got in the middle that can give you a low post presence on both ends of the floor. Brazil can, protect the rim a little bit, but when you're getting out rebounded, you got to fix that. You can't let them have more offensive rebounds than you had rebounds.
They obviously need to be a tougher team. Do they need to put someone on the deck early just to kind of establish that? You don't think so?
No, it doesn't do anything.
But they got to do something.
You need more from Adu.
You can't have 12 rebounds in the first half. You just can't do that.
You have to. You have your bigs have. You've got to protect the glass. And if it means sending an extra guy, sending 4 instead of 3, or sending 5 instead of instead of 3, you got to do that because you can't give teams second chances. They're not that good where they can give up 24 offensive rebounds and overcome that.
Who's the I guess what this team doesn't have, I guess along the lines of what you're saying, who's the tough guy? Who gives them the edge? Who gives them the that chip?
There isn't one.
Devo kind of did that at times, in the past couple years. He had a little edge to him, a little chip, little moxie there. But who on this team is the tough guy? Who's the punk? Who's the guy that is such a giant pain in the butt for every other team that you'd hate him if he was on any other roster, but you love him on your team?
Well,
who is that guy? Do they have that guy?
No, they don't have one. The guys that you would like to point at and go, okay, those are the guys that are physical guys, are wings. Brazil, Z. I don't know what they're going to do with Adu, and we've got to get him healthy, and then we'll see what that's all about. But it's those 3 guys and a bunch of wings, and that doesn't lend itself. There isn't a Rosie Wallace on this team.
I read something in their notes this week that it gave me pause and wondered if there's going to be we're on the doorstep of a bit of a run here. Saturday against Tennessee was the first time that all 9 go-to guys were available and ready to go in the same game. And so now this will be their second game. At some point, this is all going to click together, either tonight or Saturday, where you're going to see, and it's going to happen at home. They just 1-1 is okay this week, but I just think the way the league is, with as hard as it is to get a road win, a road dub, as the kids would say, I think you got to win them all at home. And so I think that's why it has to be a 2-0 week. I think there's got to be an edge. There's got to be some urgency. There's got to be some, we got to do this now.
No, I'm with you
tonight.
It has to be a 2-0 week.
Yeah.
Do I think it can be a 2-0 week? Yeah, all right. You got to protect home court.
See, that's what I don't know yet. I think it should be. I don't know if it can be yet. Can this be a 2-0 week at home? I think it should be. You've got the coach. You've got the talent. But yet something's not there that's making me go, maybe they don't win them both this week. I don't know. And it has nothing to do with what Florida did last night. These games are individual, particularly this early on. These games are individual occurrences. They're not going to come here and win by 30. If they do, we need to start firing people. I mean, immediately. But you may get a stop payment on some of those checks from the Chicken Man if they get beat by 30 on Saturday. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know what this I don't know what it is yet. I like the parts. I like the coach. I don't like, but something's keeping me from saying they are going 2-0 this week. And it has nothing to do with the opponent.
Could it be that John L. Davis hasn't arrived yet? Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the week.
Is this the Nelly Davis week? That's right.
This is what you brought him here for, was games like this.
Yep.
And he can't keep no-showing.
Or is there a problem because you have too many guys that want to take the big shot? And so one guy takes it, and then the other guys are like, well, wait, I wanted to take it. I would have made it. I would have done this. I would have done that. You know, do you have a group of individuals or do you have a team? That's the thing that we've talked about all season with this Calipari experiment is, can he put together a team or can he put together a bunch of talent?
Well, right now,
because they're not the same.
There's a bunch of talent.
That's not the same thing. Teams win in March. Collections of talent don't win very often in March.
Not very often.
All right. 866-285-4005. Text us, call us. Keys, score predictions, whatever you want to do here on Ruscin and Zach. It's a 6 o'clock tip tonight here on ESPN Arkansas with the pregame starting at 5:30.
And the other thing is, tonight, you're going to face maybe the best defensive system you're going to face. Like, Beard does more with less on the defensive end than most coaches in America. Tennessee's super talented. They can lock you up. But this is going to be, he's going to have a game plan, a good one, and it's going to cause somebody to go nuts. Boogie Fland, your target number one. Can he overcome that?
They beat Georgia by 12. If you want to play the score comparison game, Georgia beat Kentucky last night. Their losses are to Memphis.
Did they have a shoot-around?
I don't know if they did or not. I don't know.
Can we find out? Because if Kentucky didn't have a shoot-around, I think we're on to something.
Did they have a shoot-around? Talk to Matt Jones from Kentucky Sports Radio. He's obsessed with that sort of stuff. And they lost to Purdue by 2. So that's what Ole Miss is. Teams are shooting 40% against them with 64 points a game. So, yeah, they are made in his image. Talking about Chris Beard. Okay, we'll come back and do more here in a moment on ESPN Arkansas. And they hit that line now app 866-285-4005. This is Ruscin and Zach. Arkansas and Ole Miss later on this evening right here.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Hey, Arkansas fans. Tired of cooking, cleaning, yard work, home maintenance? Move to Pinnacle Grove Senior Living, where you'll have all of the fun, none of the chores. Pinnacle Grove's transitional senior living, offering independent living, assisted living, memory care, so residents can find the right fit for their needs. Located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 for a Pinnacle Groves tour today.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1225. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or biglou.com.
Look, yo, how do you feel today? Maybe you're a little hungover again, feeling a little embarrassed about a few things? Listen, why haven't you called yet to get help? Man, aren't you tired of feeling this way? So listen, whatever your party drug of choice is, there are ways to get clean and sober, especially if it's messing with your life. Hey man, we all have choices. You can make a choice right here, right now, today, to call the number I'm about to give you and start a brand new life without drugs or booze. I know it's hard to think about this, but imagine how great your life could be. And all it takes is one simple phone call. I've got a team of people standing by ready to check your insurance and let you know what it takes to get clean and sober. Okay, so get ready to save this number because here it comes.
800-287-7891. 800-287-7891. 800-287-7891. That's 800-287-7891. Paid for by the Detox Treatment Helpline.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community. And as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Pro Mix?
With the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, luxury is all in the details. A cheesy gordita crunch with the crisp bite of a crunchy taco wrapped in a pillowy flatbread. A beefy 5-layer burrito with seasoned beef stacked on velvety melted cheese. A crunchy taco, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a medium drink. All for just $7. Live Lux for less today at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert's Ernest Mann that Joe Monomas sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. You may have heard we got some hoops tonight in Fayetteville.
Arkansas, will you make the final?
Probably not.
Lucky uniforms with the pigs with horns. Did I say you are playing a game?
today. With the home crowd yelling woo.
I think you can say
pigs
that.
Suey. Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
Number 23, Mississippi's in town tonight to take on the Razorbacks of Bud Walton. Rebels 12-2 on the year, 1-0 in the conference. Take on 11-3 Arkansas. Yeah, they lost to Tennessee on Saturday. Tip time 6 p.m. ESPN2 has your TV. We're on the air with the courtside show at 5:30. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 54% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen says Arkansas is a 4-point favorite. We'll have a special hog reaction about an hour after the game ends.
Tonight on a very special episode of Hog Reaction.
Attention betting people. Notre Dame coach Marcus Freeman said Jeremiah Love good to go for the college football playoff tomorrow against Penn State.
All right.
Spoke today at a news conference with James Franklin. Said nobody feels 100%, but Jeremiah Love is good to go. You can hear that game right here on ESPN beginning at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Will Friday be a celebration around here?
Sure hope so.
It will be Marcus Freeman's 39th birthday on a Friday. Do you know that?
We're gonna win! We're gonna win!
Okay. There you go. All right.
Your pulse.
Yes.
When baking a frozen pizza, do you bake it on a tray or pizza stone or whatever, or right on the oven rack?
No, you don't put it on the oven rack.
Kind of terrorist would bake something right on the rack?
Do you do that?
No, I don't.
Who does?
50.5%
I want a name. Who does it?
People said right on
Who?
the oven rack.
Who does it?
To be arrested if you do that.
I know all of these poll questions come from some part of our personal lives. What terrorist puts a pizza directly on the rack?
Well, I was thinking about it last night when I made a frozen pizza.
But
Well, I don't do that.
I want a name. I don't care
because
who it is.
It's
Give
never
me
made
a
sense
name.
to me because
Is it the boy in the well?
No. You have to put pizza on something after
Yes.
you put it out of the oven. So you
Right.
might as well not have to fumble around
Yes.
with a pizza because then you get
This is- this-
buzz from the oven mitts on the pizza.
This is disgraceful.
How many
This is
people?
disgraceful.
What was the percentage that said they did?
50.5.
Half of you put it directly on an oven rack?
This is a disgrace. This is an absolute disgrace.
49.5 said on a baking tray or a pizza
Wait a minute,
stone.
wait a minute. The majority puts it directly on.
Yes.
51-49, yeah. 51-49, put it right
You know
on
what?
the rack.
We're not doing the rest of the show. No, we're fix
All right.
this.
Turn the mics
Fix,
off.
turn the mics off. We're not doing this. I don't want to live in a world where this is the norm.
Lots of people are texting in saying they put it on the oven rack.
No! What the hell's wrong with you people?
What do you put
It says
cookies on there too?
It says on the directions to put it on the oven rack, but that's never made any sense to me.
Okay, I'm going to be real clear.
That is a disgrace.
You know what? We're going to have an executive meeting right now. If you are one of these people that puts a frozen pizza or any other food directly on the oven rack.
I think only pizza. I think you can only do this with pizza.
Yeah, Kinsey tried this the other day, and I absolutely forbid it. You will lose your MBI status. You'll be out there as an independent.
That's right.
Because we cannot have that
It's-
in
you
this
have to
little
text-
merry band.
You got to text Paul. You're not allowed to text here.
Yeah, really.
All right, that's the way it is. Sorry. I want to apologize for that. You're going to get the oven all gross.
Yeah.
You ever clean an oven? It stinks.
What is wrong with you people?
Come on.
Now, here's
Come
a
on.
text that says, it says on the box to do it on the rack. I've never seen that.
No.
It says it usually.
What
You put it on a pan.
What brand of $1 frozen pizza?
Look,
I
I think it's $1 frozen pizza like Tostino's.
Right, you put
it would. I feel like that would melt right through.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to eat it out of the oven.
Who are these Who are these people?
50%.
They're out there. They vote.
Worse, they drive.
Yeah, they drive.
Worse.
And worse than that, they're procreating. Because now there's a second generation of pizza rack people. They're going to watch mom and dad do this.
You just sit there at a stool by the open oven door and just, get a fork and just go with the...
This is why we need to bring back home ec. Whatever
That's right.
we're calling it.
Where's home ec?
I need Mrs. Gerdovich's home ec class.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Gerdovich would not put up with this.
Miss Brumfield.
Old
No.
Romanian woman would not stand for this.
No. Mrs. Brumfield would not
This is
tolerate
ridiculous.
this either. No. I learned how to sew shorts in Mrs. Brumfield's
Who's
class.
reading pizza boxes?
Well, you have to know what to put the oven at.
They put it in big numbers.
You put Pam on a cooking spray, and then you put the
that's
pizza on.
how
and
you
put
do it.
Done.
Yes,
Bingo.
that is how you do it.
This ish is not that complicated. I mean,
No.
come on. Please.
You have to put the pizza on something afterward. So
Why not put it on there
may as well
anyway?
just
Yeah.
make it easier to get out of the oven.
James in Clinton says his wife does it, and he wants to call her a name. James, you are in the right on this.
Does she have one of those big like boat paddles to get it out of there?
How the hell do you get it out?
I mean, this isn't Lombardi's in New York City. I mean, it's our own home oven. We don't have the equipment for this.
You know how many times you would have to clean your oven
Terrible.
to have
Terrible.
to be able to put that on? God,
Terrible.
terrible.
That's terrible. Terrible. I've never been more disappointed.
Now, Josh in Fort Smith says, so much better on the rack. Crispy, thin crust. Josh, go take a lap. I don't care. It's 15 degrees.
Guess what?
Go take a lap.
Guess what, Hotshot? Whatever time is on the thing, depending on your oven, if you add a minute in a baking sheet, it's crispy too. And you don't get crap all over your oven. This is the disgrace.
There's
I
a
can't
bunch
believe
of
it.
you doing this.
50-50.
It's like the majority of the texters are
The
are
majority.
doing it.
I can't go on.
I'm starting to. Okay, so here's
Call
what I got.
Ty. I can't
See,
go
here,
on.
this is what I'm starting to figure out.
I can't do this.
I know the people that have the polls. We're exposed to a larger audience there. When we talk about the 75% of our audience that has been to jail, this is them.
I can't go
Texters.
on. Call Ty. Get him in here. I refuse. I'm refusing to entertain these people. I'm not doing it anymore. Not that we were before, but
Now, Josefa's saying to put jerky on directly on the oven rack. No.
don't you put jerky in the dehydrator?
Yeah, like a real man. Golly.
I don't like this.
Rob says on a rack with a drip pan bowl. Again, too
See,
much
that's just-
work. Too much work.
You may as well just put it on a pan.
Oh my God.
This is disgraceful. It's terrible.
This is embarrassing is what it is. We're better than this.
You know what?
It's 2025 and we're still doing this?
I hope you go 0-2 this week now.
Yeah,
I'm really
you know what?
disappointed.
Yeah.
Hotty toddy. I mean, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with
I
this.
hope you get shut out at home. if
John
you know what I mean.
Calipari puts his pizza on a baking sheet.
Oh, no.
You cretins.
Hang on. He has somebody come in and make that.
John Calipari's butler puts his
Yeah,
pizza on a
there you
baking
go.
sheet.
There you go.
This is baloney.
This is garbage is what it is. Oh, now Bobby
Petrino puts his pizza on a baking sheet.
Bob and Branson says pizza straight to the rack. He also says baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes cook in a microwave.
They also have a skin on them.
Listen, by the way, I think we just came up with a great game day sign.
Yep.
Such and such cooks his pizza on the oven rack.
Wes and Harrison. Pizza goes on a pizza pan, not in the oven rack.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harrison.
Thank you.
Harrison's full of good people.
I used to have one of those stones that just stayed in the oven all the time, and you just put everything on the stone. You know what I mean? One of those cooking stones.
Text out Oklahoma. Your listeners are all men who have mugshots. This isn't the hill for these people.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I understand that, but while not incarcerated, let's do things the way society says.
Here's someone that doesn't have a microwave.
What? It's
I feel
2025.
like people who are anti-microwave, they are rising.
Is
I
this
feel
like a we don't want the waves like turning our kids stupid or
Yeah,
something? Is that what it
something
is?
like that.
Oh my
They
God.
don't like red
Look,
dye.
listen,
you know.
listen.
Milk, pasteurized milk.
Yeah, they want raw milk.
Oh, can I say
even
something?
though you know that's pretty horrible for you.
Right.
I'd like to talk on evolution for a minute. Listen,
Okay.
if you're dumb, your kids are going to be dumb. That's just the way. That's the way the highway goes. You're dumb, they're going to be dumb. You're smart, they're going to be smart. Don't expose these kids to this. This is wrong. This is wrong. Wrong.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I look forward to the upcoming polio outbreak because of these people. They're great.
Yeah, where does the melted cheese go? Goes right on the burner. How many times do you have to clean out your oven?
Yeah, I hate cleaning the oven.
It's one of the worst things of life. It's cleaning out an oven.
It's terrible.
Cleaning out an oven
I
and
would
moving.
rather lose a security deposit than clean
Yeah,
the
leave it.
oven.
Yes.
You can have the $200
Yeah,
pal.
you know what? Home ec and shop need to come back. That'll fix this country.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
Now, here's somebody that puts theirs on parchment paper, then on the rack. No! I mean, it's better, but no. Everybody has a cookie sheet, right? And if I'm not mistaken, they're readily available. Okay.
Ryan Prairie Grove's wife is anti-microwave. How do you eat popcorn? Yeah. You got that big yellow bowl thing out of the cabinet. You go that way. You oil it up and put all the kernels in there. What is this anti-microwave? By the way, if the microwave's going to mess you up, don't stare at it while you're cooking. You idiots.
Move away from the door.
You know what I do? When the microwave's going, I go do other stuff for 90 seconds. God, this is not that complicated.
Yeah. JT cooks his on a pizza stone. Yes. That's a good American right there.
Thank you.
Look, better yourself
I'm
today.
anti-microwave.
Say no to rack pizza.
Turning the kids dumb.
Absolutely not.
Let me tell you something. The microwave ain't turning the kids dumb, all right? Maybe it may be the fact that they don't learn anything in their school. That might be what's turning the kids dumb. Just say it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
I think it's the straight road. Just the evolution.
It's also part of it, you know. Could be.
Peter from Australia's texting. Homemade pizza on a sheet frozen goes on the rack. No, it doesn't. He says you put it directly on the rack so that it releases all the moisture that's built up underneath the base.
Cancel his visa.
Yeah, you know what?
Immediately.
Yeah, I'm calling TSA. He ain't getting out of this country.
No, get him out.
yeah, you're right. We got to do the opposite. We got to get him deported. Can we deport him?
Yes. Cancel his visa. He's here on something, right?
Right,
He's
right.
a foreign
travel visa.
Travel visa
Yeah.
denied.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Get out.
One day before he's about to leave it.
Right. Yeah, but one day early. Yeah. This controversial view on how to bake pizza.
I think if we pleaded our case to TSA, they'd go, yeah, he needs to go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Now, here's somebody saying you tinfoil the bottom of the oven. No. Why do I want to do that? It's way too much work.
I think we're understanding why so many people in our world are in such a bad mood all the time. Because they're constantly cleaning ovens and they don't use microwaves and they're drinking raw milk and they're getting the toots. I mean, this is what's happening. That's why you people are pissed off all the time.
This is insanity.
God almighty. What do we always say around here? Put it up on the wall. There has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. Maybe these people can afford to just go to the movie theater and buy popcorn whenever they want it.
Derek, I think your dad puts it on the rack.
I don't have a father.
You know what I was talking about that evolution thing? I mean, this is indisputable.
Well, I've always used a baking sheet. My mother used a baking
American.
sheet. Because my mother used a baking
That's
sheet.
exactly right. Now, you told us she was losing it.
No. She just doesn't pay attention. She's with it.
No, you said losing it.
I never said
the direct quote.
I never said that.
That was the pull quote.
I never said that.
It was in the headline on Hit That Line.
I never said that's not in the reel. I never said that. I never said that. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas after this.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball to NHL and UFC, head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
With a new Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, $7 goes a long way. A cheesy gordita crunch stacked with layers of luxury. A Doritos Locos Tacos, extravagantly crispy. A beefy 5-layer burrito overflowing with cheesy indulgence. It's all you want and more. For less. The new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's Lux for less.
Fun, doing my work, living pain-free. Don't let chronic joint pain rob you of your quality of life. Discover advanced regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics. Call now to learn more. It's a free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick road quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Have you been suffering with foot pain, knee pain, lower back pain, or plantar fasciitis? Do you feel like you're putting your life on hold? And maybe you've even tried all kinds of remedies with no relief. You might even be considering surgery like Kathleen.
I was buying new shoes every 3 months. It was terrible. I was in tears a lot. It hurt that bad. For 2 years, I was watching these commercials thinking, this can't be real. You know, you're never going to find out if you don't try. So my legs and my feet do not hurt like they did before Good Feet.
And Dave is also a satisfied customer of the Good Feet store.
Whether you're young or old, these are life-changing. I've tried the rest. The best is Good Feet.
You have nothing to lose except for your pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication, and no waiting. Good Feet arch supports are available today. Come in and see what we can do for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. Walk-ins are welcome.
Hey there, I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm with your Get Ready weather forecast, tracking beautiful blue skies and sunshine today across northwest Arkansas. Cold temperatures, though, with forecasted highs only rising into the upper 20s. Overnight lows tonight slip down into the mid-teens before we have active weather moving in Thursday and Friday. By Thursday afternoon, scattered snow showers start to develop, becoming more widespread throughout the overnight hours and straight into our Friday. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Stay close to our weather.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
I've never been more angry.
Have you considered replacing your bell with the Taco Bell bell?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're working on it.
Okay. Little added value, little extra,
right.
For the effort, gratuity, that kind of thing.
We would be ringing the Taco Bell bell a lot.
It's a great bell.
It is.
It's a heck of a bell. I love it.
For those of you
I love
it. that put your pizza directly on the rack.
Well, tonight's a church night, so maybe y'all need to check that out.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. Talk to Jesus.
At any of the fine worshiping houses of worship in our state.
What is with you people? Now your dad's on a rampage because I said he put his pizza on the rack. Calm him down.
We
make our own pizza in this house.
Yeah, they do make their own pizza. They put it on the because you can't roll out dough on a rack. You have to put it on the pan.
Well, no, but I'll bet you could roll it out on a cookie sheet, couldn't you? Just like a regular old American.
I never knew there were so many people obsessed with the bottom of a pizza. Nobody looks at the bottom of the pizza.
They don't.
It's not a pancake
No
or a
offense.
steak. I mean,
It's a frozen pizza. My expectations have a ceiling.
yes.
It's a means to an end with a frozen pizza.
Tell you what, all you hot shots go around eating your pizza upside down, crust up. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Then all the toppings are mushed on a plate. It's ruined. But that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
One poll question took up 15 minutes. DQ, you have 2 more? We might get
Yes.
45 minutes out of this.
I will say, someone called in and said that one time his son, who didn't know how to make a frozen pizza, put the pizza cheese side down on the rack.
You get what you deserve there. You get what you deserve.
Sir?
Again, home ec, family and consumer sciences.
I think the son was a child.
To quote the late, great
a latchkey
Rodney
kid.
Now, Rodney Dangerfield is dead.
Yes, he is dead.
To quote the late, great Rodney Dangerfield, now I know what tigers eat their young. Go ahead, DQ, that's
mean.
Caddyshack.
That's very
Okay.
mean.
Yes, but it's Caddyshack.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
go ahead.
Your the rest of your polls.
Yes.
Yeah, we're too short. We
sorry.
we got bogged down.
How far is your commute to work? 17% of people work from home.
Really?
That surprises
That's
me.
still allowed? I thought your more reputable places were like, yeah, you're not doing that anymore. Get your butt in here. You got to make small talk in the break room like everybody else does.
40% of people said they work 10 to 25 miles
Yeah.
away. 24% said 1 to 5, and 18% said 25 or more miles
Why
away.
are you asking this question, Miss DQ? Why?
Ruskin was asking about it.
Was he? Why?
Well, we got a snow day coming up.
No, we
Maybe
don't.
He doesn't want to come in.
I was told the show must go on.
Who told you that?
Tommy Kraft.
The show can go on. I just don't have to sit in this chair for that particular show. All right.
Next.
Okay.
Yep.
And your last poll question.
I'm 15 miles away, by the way.
If an
Nobody
adult
cares.
routinely mispronounces a word, do you correct them?
Yes.
52% of people said no.
How are they going to
And
know
then-
they're wrong?
Fake Wally Hall replied,
Oh, Wallace.
only if it's your spouse or adult child because you don't want their ignorance reflecting poorly on you.
That's fair.
Other adults
That's fair.
Other adults just revel in your superiority and talk about it behind their back. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
Okay. Thank you.
Can we talk about the snow yesterday?
Yeah. It was man-made,
Okay.
apparently.
So, yeah, you read the same article I did, in which a local meteorologist here in
Yes.
Northwest Arkansas
Channel 5
says that a local business was throwing moisture up into the air.
Yeah.
And that is what caused this very localized snowstorm.
Yes. Yeah. That's what it said.
That's not concerning, is it?
Random snow shower. A small pocket of moisture caused by an industrial plant. That's what it says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay. We don't know which one though, so we can't blame anybody for this.
No.
But God Almighty, if they're making it snow, they control the weather.
We've been trying to figure out how to make it rain forever.
This factory controls the weather. There you go.
There it
We
is.
Figured it out.
Right
now.
right here in River City.
That's right.
I'm telling you, I drove down. Okay, where we are sitting, we are in like southwestern Springdale, south central Springdale. I drove, I'm not kidding you, 800 yards down the hill, took a right, no snow.
Yeah, right.
Not a flake.
No.
There's a quarter of an inch ice. Cars are banging into each other 800 yards up the road. On the other side,
It's bizarre.
like I went to go get my kid out of school, and I was talking to the woman that was working there, and she's like, "We had no idea. Like people were calling in saying, do we need to come get our kids?' And we're like, no, like nothing.
Yeah. Does that mean it's going to happen again?
Oh, I'm sure they're going to.
And also, we inhaled some of this snow.
Yeah,
What has that
yeah,
done to
yeah,
us? Like,
yeah,
are we going to die? Is this like a Camp Lejeune situation? Are we entitled to compensation a few years from now?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
If we start growing like horns or something, or,
Yeah.
third arm. I mean,
This is what our local news media is saying, is that some place threw moisture up in the air, and like you were saying yesterday, it was below the radar line.
Right.
So,
yes,
presto bingo.
Right.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
feel like they should have just kept that information to themselves.
Why, DQ? This
By
is what
being
the
honest.
media is
You
for.
want the government lying to us? Okay.
I mean, we had the thing up in Rogers blow up a couple months ago. Now they're making snow.
How are your lungs today,
Those
by the
are
way?
different things.
Maybe, maybe not.
How
Who
are
knows?
your lungs? That's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. Not good. Cement had suggesting call Mock Legal for all your legal.
Right. He was very complimentary
I'll
of
look
us
into
last night. Late last night. Cement head, don't ever text me that late again.
Okay. All right.
Because I was trying to fall asleep. But it was his birthday yesterday, and he was chatty, and he wasn't drunk yet, so he was still awake.
Yeah, there you go. All right. There was one I wanted to read here, and I can't remember what it was. Ryan in Prairie Grove's drive to work is 100 yards behind his house.
Well, he works in a field.
In the fields.
Right.
That's right. Yeah. Pretty good. It's hard work, though. Couldn't do that.
No. Wouldn't want to do that.
I don't want to do hard
capable
work.
of doing
I want
that.
to do easy work.
Right.
Or no work. Be even better.
No work's really
like
the
you said, it's the path of least resistance back to the couch. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Your entire life's goal.
I've never heard it put more beautifully in my entire life. You have a way with words, sir.
Thank you. No, I mean, game recognizes game. My entire goal is to make it home
Get
and
back
not
on the
have
couch.
to and just sit on my couch.
That's right.
That's all I'm trying to do. I'm really kind of looking forward to the snowstorm tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, Kinsey would have had a game tomorrow, but they pushed it back because of the snow.
So it's today.
It's today. Yeah. It's right after we leave here. Yeah. And now I will be able to sit on my couch alone and watch the game tomorrow night. The whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Whole
The
kit and caboodle
big
right
orange
there.
ball.
Yeah, big
right.
orange ball. I'm sorry. For those of us that are still participating in football season and haven't moved on to basketball, there's a game tonight or tomorrow and a game on Friday night. But you wouldn't know anything about that.
Brutal. That is absolutely brutal.
I had a guy DM me. This would have been Friday. When did they play? They played last Thursday. DM'd me Friday.
Yeah.
And he said it started off very nicely. It was congratulations on your win. Arkansas is going to handle them next year. All right. Okay.
You are delusional, like Mick Cronin was talking about. You know what I mean?
Like we're talking about something that's going to happen 9 months from now, man. I'm still in this season. I know you're on to next season, but I'm in this season.
No. The only way to exist in this fan life here is to discuss 3 years from now. That's in 2 years we're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready in 2 years. That's been the way it's been my most of my life. Oh well, you just wait. Very good. We're gonna get there.
Here's somebody who says, "Let's go Penn State." Whatever. You're not a Penn State fan. You're a hater.
They've been 2 years away for 30 years, so it's amazing.
Next year's champion, right there.
Right. Oh, but they're killing it in the portal. Killing it. Crushing it.
Like going to a flea market.
Nailing it. Yeah. All right. I love their chances, though. I love their chances. Absolutely love their chances. We'll be back. The 3 o'clock hour is coming right up here on ESPN Arkansas. That's what's after the 2 o'clock hour, time and whatnot.
With the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, luxury is all in the details. A cheesy gordita crunch with the crisp bite of a crunchy taco wrapped in a pillowy flatbread. A beefy 5-layer burrito with seasoned beef stacked on velvety melted cheese. A crunchy taco, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a medium drink. All for just $7. Live Lux for less today at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Hi, this is Truett Tollett with WT Equipment. We're here to help you get ready for the year ahead. Take advantage of our small engine shop special. Just $129 to service your mower or handheld equipment, any brand. Don't wait. This offer ends February 28th. While you're here, check out New Holland Tractors, Bobcat Equipment, and more. Tough, reliable, and ready to work as hard as you do. Visit any of our locations or online at WTEquip.com. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential.
Football season is here, and that means early morning and late nights cheering on your favorite team, but don't tackle game day on an empty stomach. Head over to Einstein Brothers Bagels, where every bite is a win. From their fresh baked bagels and signature schmears to hot, savory breakfast sandwiches, Einstein Brothers has everything you need to fuel your day, whether you're tailgating or watching from home. Visit Einstein Brothers today and grab your game day essentials. Einstein Brothers Bagels, where champions eat breakfast. Find your nearest location at einsteinbros.com.
Are you looking for the cheapest prices on car insurance? Then call the Cheap Car Insurance Hotline right now. Hey, you're guaranteed to save money on your car insurance. Most car insurances can be canceled at any time. That means if you find a better deal, you can switch right away. We're not just one company. We offer most of the major brands of car insurance. We're like a discount supermarket for car insurance. And it doesn't matter if you have a good record or a bad driving record. Our agents are experts at finding you the right car insurance for your needs. Our average customer saves hundreds of dollars a year when they call us to switch. So why don't you make this 100% free call right now and see how much you can save on your car insurance?
800-493-6114. 800-493-6114. 800-493-6114. That's 800-493-6114.
Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
Folks, it's that time of year again.
Mom, what's he talking about?
Matt, I have no idea.
It's hoop time, and in about a month, it's going to be baseball season.
And the Stadium Shop has everything you need.
Whether it's decorating your fan cave or getting something to wear for the game, we have what you need.
We even have Nike basketball jerseys, sideline apparel, even brands like Cutter and Buck and Champion.
Or how about something from Tommy Bahama or Coliseum for those Hawaiian shirt Sundays?
Guys, Nike baseball team hats and jerseys will get here about the 1st of February. Hey, Matt, do you know what's blue but doesn't weigh very much?
No, what?
Light blue.
Mom, please help.
Matt, there's no cure for dad jokes.
Folks, come by the Stadium Shop located at 989 South Razorback Road next to Baum Walker Stadium, or shop us on them Insta WW book.
Dad, it's
Facebook.
the website, which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
All right. God, we're mad today. Good Lord.
Well, we're about to have our first court martial.
Okay.
In the Mary Band of
Let me
Idiots.
bring everybody back here on ESPN Arkansas. And they hit that line now app, 866-285-4005. Basketball coming up in a little while, Arkansas and Ole Miss. From Bud Walton Arena, 6 o'clock, 5:30 pre here on the radio. Somebody's doing post-game afterward, too, so you can stick around and talk about that and everything. But Calipari, the last time Calipari started 0-2 in conference, he was at Memphis, if that tells you anything. So that is what you're trying to avoid tonight with the Chris Beard's Ole Miss Rebels coming into town.
They
here
play
in
defense.
Bud Walton
They can't shoot it, but they play defense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think 2005 was the last time in Coosa. The last time he started 0-2 in conference play. So you're trying to avoid that. All right, so we're going to get to the court martial. We got to do a pet update here at some point.
Yeah, we got to
both have a pet
on the rug. Let's
just set the table here. You got a pet update.
Right.
Next hour, DQ's got thoughts on something.
Yep,
We don't know what
excited
it is.
about that.
And we got a court martial in the Merry Band of Idiots. So we got a lot of stuff.
What do we
want
to do first?
And I want to hear I want to play this Mick Cronin sound for you because it is freaking hilarious. So we've got all that on the table. On the dance card. It's pretty full today.
To the did Mia pee on the carpet update?
We've got Cabbage Head on the phone.
Oh, let's do that first.
Hello, Cabbage Head. Welcome.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking the call. I just want to ask y'all real quick. You probably played basketball like I have, and I don't understand Calipari letting those guys. And it happened last year also, but you know when I played Sandlot or something, when I had the ball and was going to shoot it, well, everybody broke to the basket. Of course, the reason they did, I probably wasn't going to make the shot anyway. But, I mean, if you look at that game the other night, how many times I counted that when our guys would try to shoot a three, which we ain't got anybody that can consistently do that, there would be three of their players under there, and you look, and there wouldn't be one of ours under the basket. Well, that's why we didn't get any rebounds. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.
So you're saying that because no Razorbacks were near the basketball, they got no rebounds. That's sound logic.
Well, there's another thing too. No. Like when you shoot a bunch of threes, they're usually long shot, long rebound is generally the rule. So, but I don't know. I mean, they and they're not. Here's a weird thing. They're 85th in the country in shooting the three. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. So it was. People generally shoot better at home, so maybe they'll hit a few more shots at home. They got to win this game tonight, though, but by any means necessary. Like you have to put every amount of energy you put into getting that Michigan game. You have to do that tonight. It's got to be one of those nights where you got to have it. You can't start out 0-2 or possibly 0-3. You can't do that. With this, as much money as they're putting in this thing, it'd be a disaster. You can't do that. So this is a very important game. I stopped short of calling it a must-win because the season still has 16 regular season games to go after this.
There's a long way to go, but
this is a very important win.
You don't want to dig yourself a hole that you can't get out of.
Well, they just got rid of a guy left that everybody complained about in January, always digging a hole in conference play. So it's the same old thing.
It was an Irish goodbye. He left before he got kicked out.
He jumped before he was nudged.
Yeah, something like that.
Hunter did not have the scruples to fire. He was never going to fire him.
No,
he doesn't have the testicular fortitude to make that decision.
Okay,
does not. Same with Pittman. Doesn't have it.
He had a winning year.
Doesn't have it.
He had a winning record this year, Derek.
Yeah, that's true. I can't argue with that.
Quote the president at NDSU: straight facts.
No cap.
No cap.
He doesn't have it.
Chips on top of chips.
He does not have that thing to make that tough decision. We thought he did when he hired Mike Anderson, but that was
Mike Anderson.
Or he fired Mike Anderson. That was a ruse. That was an illusion. That was a mirage to fool us, to lull us into this false sense of security. Like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. He don't. You just don't. Okay.
All right.
Reel that, DQ.
Yeah. This will be more real worthy. Time for a pet update.
Okay.
Let's start with Derek, who is trying to train his dogs not to bark and attack him. How's the thing with the remote going?
Can I go second?
You want to go second?
I have production.
Hold
I'm
on.
working on.
DQ, did Mia pee on the carpet last night?
No.
No, you're 100% sure on that.
Well, at least not on the closet because my door was shut.
Is there any chance that it's rummy?
No.
Because Mia...
Because I saw I witnessed Mia's crime.
Well, I mean, maybe she wanted a little privacy. Just a thought.
No.
No.
But I think it's only in that closet. And someone suggested that maybe the people who lived there before me had the litter box in the closet.
Yeah.
So
Very-
maybe
very
that's
smart.
a possibility.
Might be it.
Okay. Now, Derek, did the dogs attack you last night?
No. Can I find Rocky Top? Where is it? It's ruining the bit, but I don't have another way to do this.
I don't even remember what I called that.
It's not called Rocky Top,
It's
which is
not.
not helpful when you're trying to search
Well,
for something
hang
on the fly.
Yeah, I'll find that for you. I think it's under.
I'll vamp for a second. No, the dogs did not attack me today. Not yet. Not yet.
Like a Swiss
Wow.
car.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. No, Zach, the dogs did not attack me. In fact, I went out to the garage to get this shirt out of my car to wear today. And this shirt, you can see that at home. This West basketball shirt. And anyway, and I walked in the room and no sounds. So that's great growth. I did some research though, and we allegedly can't hear this sound that the buzzer plays or whatever.
Right.
But I think I've done some extensive research. I've looked online. I've looked on Rumble, Parlor, all these places. And I think I found the sound that the bark box thing plays, and it is this sound. Did I do that right?
Home sweet home.
So that's the song the dogs hate. That's the sound the dogs hate.
Okay.
And so that's why they shut up and pay attention. So there
That's
you go.
the reason.
Now, to be fair, the only person that planned that out was me in my head. I never told anybody about it. So that's why that went as clumsily as it went. But, we'll edit it later and it'll sound perfect. On the reel, it'll be great.
Oh, it'll be fantastic.
Did you give it? Okay, we're done now.
Yeah, DQ will scissor hand that thing right into perfection. Be great. Nobody will be any the wiser.
The second reel is up.
There's another reel?
Yeah, on Facebook and Instagram.
About what?
God, what do we do now?
You guys were talking about how there are no villains in college basketball.
Oh, that's
anymore.
a nice generic topic.
Well, now that Calipari works here, there are no villains. No. He was the villain, but now he's not here. I mean,
But he's kind of I think of him as a department store villain. Like, he's just kind of conjured up.
A department store
Yeah,
villain here.
I don't know. Like, Larry Finch was a true villain. We hated Larry Finch.
Okay.
Now, to some people, let's say to the Texas fan base, Nolan Richardson would have been a villain.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't like him at all. But.
Oh, this is good.
What?
I'm watching it right now, and it's got the captioning on, so you don't need the sound.
Yeah, I changed the caption.
Looks good.
We have captioning
Except
now?
Zach ruined the whole thing by having the green screen behind him and made me so mad. And half the time you were talking, you weren't even looking at the camera. You were looking off to the side.
Well, I do. The other shows don't look at the camera. Why should I?
We're going to look
Now,
at
play
the
to the
camera on
camera.
this show.
Now, okay, all right, we're playing to the
Look
camera.
at one.
Which one am I looking at? That one? That one? Okay, cool. Question, DQ. On a if we're going to
Look
rank
at this. There's video at Georgetown on this thing.
old Georgetown.
Yeah, it's probably illegal what I did.
Who cares? Nobody's watching anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, they are watching. Everybody watches. I shouldn't say this stuff like that.
right,
They get
right.
mad. Oh.
So where in the pantheon of the Hit That Line Galaxy of Stars do you think our reels rate? Like 1, 2,
Our
3?
first one had quite a few likes on Instagram.
Okay, is that what we're
Is
fishing
that good?
for?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want likes.
We want
Likes are what we're after, not views, but likes.
I just want our reels to get more likes than the other show's reels.
Yeah, good point from Abner here. Are the reels required to be sports related? Because that's not really what we do here.
No, they're not all going to be.
Okay, good. Hacker points out Tom Penders was a villain.
Oh, Dial of Wine. Yeah, I loved him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the reason as a kid I said Texas sucks was because of the Tom Penders in the Southwest Conference Tournament. Man. Going down there to Reunion Arena.
I told you the kid wore the, make sure I get this right, Tuck Fexus shirt to school, right?
Yeah.
She got bounced.
I could see that.
They didn't like that one.
I could see that.
She had it underneath a hoodie, and she was in class. She took her hoodie off, and sure enough, there it is. And I'm like, baby, we can't do that.
Yeah, that's a It's a violation.
Now here's somebody says the reels were great. Keep them coming. Hey. We like to keep the bar low.
Yeah, that's how we've been.
Do you
That's
feel
why
like-
we've been a success all these years.
This is just you and me talking here. Do you feel like we're getting further and further away from the product we produce?
What does that mean?
Well,
what do you mean by that?
Like we have no say in what these real. Now we trust you implicitly, but it's you we trust. The group that works with you, we do not trust.
Well, they're not doing
okay.
y'alls.
Were there strict guidelines put in on these, or was it just none?
None.
And that was a tie production. Fantastic. Now, Dufresne, local felon, commented on the last reel to get us some engagement. Thanks,
comment,
Dufresne.
like, share.
That's what you have to do?
Is that what we have
No,
to do
you don't
now?
have to do
okay,
that.
good. That's a lot.
Subscribe, rate, and review, right?
BE fell asleep to our reel last night, so we should have a bunch of views. Thanks,
it just
BE.
goes over and over again? Does that count? How does that work?
I don't know. Dustin and Sam says the reels are okay. Keep it up, I guess.
Thanks.
Yep, thank you.
So they look good.
Uh-huh.
And, DQ has no formal training in this, so...
Right, and no instruction.
They look
She's
pretty
just out
good,
there.
considering that she's had to figure out how to do this all by herself.
When you put the Georgetown video up, is this like John Thompson era Georgetown?
Yeah.
Really? Like with
'Cause that's
Patrick
what you were
Ewing?
talking about.
Like 84 King
I'm
Dome.
very impressed.
Final Four, yeah. Yeah. I recognize that court in the reel. I know. Here's another thing that's happened in the world. I used to could.
Oh, my God, you hillbilly.
I know.
You used to could? Are you fitting the gun to be doing something, too?
Okay.
No. You know what? We're leaving that one.
No, don't leave
one
that in.
stays.
Take that out.
Stays.
Take that out.
Used to could.
There was a time
When you used to could.
when I could see a court and tell you the arena. Or I could see a shot inside of an arena and tell you the arena. I don't think I can do that anymore. I knew them all.
Well, they're all
I
cookie
knew them
cutter
all.
now.
Yeah, they all look the same.
What the
Yeah.
hell's wrong with you?
I could tell by the seating. I'm like, oh, that's a United Center, or that's a Madison Square Garden, or
Well, the Garden-
those are easy
The
ones.
Garden,
but I mean,
yeah, well.
yeah,
Now you get the Palestra. That's totally
well,
different.
that's an easy one too. I mean, it's the big round thing, and I don't think I could do it now.
No, I don't think you could.
First of all, they have a new court every night, so you can't recognize it by court anymore. And secondly, all the
You know
buildings
what I
look the
don't
same.
like about the NCAA tournament now is that they have the tournament courts.
Oh,
I
yeah,
liked
yeah.
it when, like, if you were at Rupp, that was Kentucky's court.
And they just slapped some stickers on it and called it good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, the
now, I know
olden
it was
times.
dangerous and all that stuff, but it
Well,
wasn't
people were slipping
well, it
and
wasn't-
blowing their Achilles on those.
It wasn't
slip-
dangerous to me.
on those stickers. Yeah, that's right. Decals, I guess they call them.
All right,
So-
DQ, what do you think today's reel's going to be?
I don't know.
Okay.
I pick the next morning.
Okay, so you wait till the morning to come up with
Right.
one. Sleep
Yeah.
on it. Smart. Very, very
Well,
smart.
I don't want to do them when I get home from work. So
No, that's a pain.
What a concept.
You have to get home and do more work. Yeah,
what
that
a
sucks.
concept that is.
That sucks.
Yeah. I tell you, I almost took. Okay. So I have to do the thing at the curb on the way out every night, right?
Oh, you got to turn the water
I
off?
got to turn the water off. So I think I tore my bicep.
Oh.
I did. And it hurts like crazy. So I went to the doctor today to get my back looked at. And he's like, oh, I can fix it. I'm like, well, go ahead, doc. And they do that little impulse thing. You know, it sounds like I can't describe the sound, but it's just pop, 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 pop. And it's electric impulses going into my elbow.
Oh, that thing. Okay. I don't know what's about that.
For the moment, and it could be the thing he gave me to make me feel better, but for the moment, I think my bicep is back together.
Maybe you didn't tear it. You just kind of like bent it weird or something. Pulled
I like my version of it.
strained
better.
it, tweaked it,
Yeah.
pull it,
I wish you could have
bop it. I mean,
I wish you could have heard.
shout it.
it's right.
Okay, so
Tap
Dale-
it.
I'm on the phone with Dale, and he's like, "You turn it clockwise or counterclockwise?" I'm like, "Hell, I don't know. Try it clockwise. Nope, not going. Well, turn it counterclockwise. Not going." I'm like, "I don't know. You need to do this one day."
Oh no, sir. No, that's
He got us a big curb key this time.
y'all are doing a great job.
Yeah.
There's a flashlight that looks like a drill and a curb key in there. That's what I saw.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, okay. Good. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great question.
Dale asked if I wanted to learn how to shut the water off yesterday.
To which you said,
I said no, thank you.
Bob and Branson, great question. Why do you turn the water off every day? Because the pipes are in the ceiling and it's cold up there.
Yeah.
That's how we had the flood the last time.
Yeah. I would just like one sit down interview with the architect of this place, this building from the 70s or 60s, whatever it was.
I'm going to give you one question about this building. What are you going to ask the architect?
Why? Why?
Okay, why? What the hell were you thinking? That would be my question. Yeah.
Because we didn't make it this way. This is the way it's always been. And I don't know, man. I don't know. No one makes it this way.
No.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Appreciate that. 866-285-4005. So someone wants us to put used to could in the reels.
I think we should.
No.
Yeah. Well, again, you don't get a say in it. Again, we're being removed from the product that we produce. It's now all in the hands of DQ.
Well, if you guys want to, note something,
Nah, that'd be too
then I
much
would
work.
totally go back and look at, timestamps and stuff.
No, I'm out on that. That's a you department now.
You're too busy turning the curb key. You don't have time to take notes on what we're doing here. Did this guy also architect the Ghostbusters building? Yeah, with Gozer. Yeah. I am the gatekeeper. Vince Quarto. Okay. I love that movie.
Here, Booger County Pappy. It's clearly a Booger County guy. The pipes are still full of water, even if you turn off the valve. Yes, sir. We know. Then we turn the water on in here.
Yeah.
We drain them.
Yeah, we drain the pipes. See, it works.
Now,
we could use my version of the Taco Bell bell. We could clip that. You want it again?
There as not to get into any copyright issues.
Gong!
Yeah, no.
In my head, it sounds pretty good.
I know in your head it sounds fantastic.
But in my head, I can also sing, and I know that's not true. Okay. Here's somebody. Bobby Knight was his favorite villain of all time.
Yeah, that's a good one. Again, we don't have
How far behind is YouTube? We were talking about that like 15 minutes ago.
Maybe a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe he was thinking about it and it just came to him.
Oh,
Again,
yeah, that happened.
And I'm pretty sure that Booger County Pappy, the person who sent that in, is a guy that puts his pizza on an oven rack.
Oh, yeah. You put your pizza. Your mother puts your pizza on an oven rack.
WT brings up a good point. You're assuming there was an architect.
I don't know. It was the 60s, man. It could have been a bunch of hippies just throwing stuff together. It got to be 60s, 70s. I don't know.
Definitely the 70s.
Do you think the
maybe
dentist's office has the same problems?
No, it's this
Because all
building.
these buildings are built exactly the same.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I don't know.
Now, and you weren't here for this, but only one of these buildings is caught on fire.
Yeah, I wasn't.
That you know of.
That I know of. One of these buildings has had a flood.
That you know of.
That I know of.
Okay.
I'll ask my next appointment.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Place ever
What do you
catch on
guys
fire?
talk about in the waiting room, or like when you're laying in the chair?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
No,
okay.
the last time I went, he just said, "You work next door?" And I said, "Yes."
Then that was it.
And he said,
Huh.
I listen to the show every day."
They got good magazines over there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They got a TV in the waiting room?
I walk over like 3 minutes before my appointment starts.
They got some magazines like around the corner. No, asking for a friend.
Oh, boy. They have a TV in the waiting room?
Yes. And
Yeah.
they also have TVs above the...
See, that's elite.
But
That's what I got.
The
Yeah.
last few times, there's nothing has been playing. It's just the Roku fish tank, which is fine, too.
Well, now,
the
hang
Yule
on, now,
log
now,
on
hold
there?
on, hold on.
The Roku City.
The Roku fish tank, if you get the gas, could be eventful.
Can they go to the Roku DVD logo as it tries to perfectly go into the corner of the screen?
Yeah. I remember that episode. Little thing bouncing around. Yeah.
What else did you do in AV Club?
I feel like I'm part of the club now.
Yeah, you're
great.
one of us. There you go.
That sounded like Coach O asking about magazines. Hey man, you got any dirty magazines around the corner?
Wait a minute. How Coach O hasn't sued us yet is beyond. I don't understand that either.
Man, you got a little Slero. You like that one though. DQ, that's the movie The In-Laws.
Yes, that's right. Alan Arkin, Walter Matthau.
Now, here's a good thing. This is a good thing, DQ. Russell Mount Holmes got a great idea. What if we stole other shows' highlights and just ran those? Just claimed them as ours.
They steal our bits.
Yeah,
we'll steal their stuff. How about that?
Maybe.
Or let's have some fun. Maybe we take their video and put our voices in there going, yes, I think Arkansas. Oh.
Let's do a lip dub.
Yeah.
Bad lip
Is that
dubs.
what it's
Let's
called?
do
A
that.
lip dub?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that.
I mean, we already people. You'd be surprised the reaction. You know, when we bleeped out the touchdown call because the kid was in the portal and we don't want to celebrate that anymore. Right. People were like, "Oh, making it sound like he's cussing on her." Like, well, you don't really pay close attention to the bits. You really don't. You gotta buy the bit, and then people just heard just heard touchdown and then bleep, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
But I had the same encounter with someone. I'm like, I don't care. That's just, I don't care.
All right, let's break here. 866-285-4005. Text us or call us here on the program. You can find us also on the Hit That Line Now app, brought to you by Taco Bell.
Bong.
That's right. Whether you're craving something cheesy, saucy, or crunchy, Taco Bell has you covered. Taco Bell. There's one near you, and it's delicious. I like their breakfast, too. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, bringing you the Hit That Line Now app. All right, we'll be right back here in a moment. Stay where you are.
Ruscin and Zach.
Does that mean I'm an old fart?
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball to NHL and UFC, head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
With the new Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, $7 goes a long way. A cheesy gordita crunch stacked with layers of luxury. A Doritos Locos Tacos, extravagantly crispy. A beefy 5-layer burrito overflowing with cheesy indulgence. It's all you want and more. For less. The new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's Lux for less.
Thanks for watching us here on
You're tailgating or cheering from the stands, life can throw you some unexpected challenges. That's where Jeff Watson at the Watson Law Firm comes in. Since 1982, Watson Law Firm has been the trusted partner for all of your legal needs right here in Northwest Arkansas. From personal injury to family law, their experienced team has got your back. Don't let a legal issue sideline you. Call Jeff Watson, 479-750-7717, or visit watsonlawfirmpa.com. Protecting your rights one game at a time. Watson Law Firm, where experience meets dedication.
Pinnacle Groves is a transitional senior living community, including independent living cottages, independent living apartments, assisted living, and memory care services for residents requiring clinical support. This variety of accommodations ensures that residents can find the right fit for their needs while enjoying a vibrant community. Pinnacle Groves is located at 5520 West Northgate Road, Rogers. Contact Elena or Scott at 479-662-8183 or tour today.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Sign Studio is the source for complete visual marketing. So don't let the name fool you. They're not just signs. Sign Studio is your all-encompassing partner for advertising success. Need a logo? They'll design it. Want it printed on pens, cards, banners, or even tablecloths? Sign Studio will do it. What are you waiting for? Kickstart your brand with Sign Studio's custom products today. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call them at 479-250-4844.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Gasano's Chicago Style Pizza brings you the happiest of happy hours. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1 off drafts, well liquor, and wine. Gasano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1 short domestics and $2 tall domestics. Don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Gasano's, your premier sports bar showing all your favorite teams. The place for the happiest hour, weekdays at 5. It's Gasano's Chicago Style Pizza.
What's better than getting something for free? Winning. Woohoo! And with the $5 bundle from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you get the chance to do both. For $5, you get 3 tickets, a Powerball ticket with Power Play, a Mega Millions ticket, and a free Natural State Jackpot ticket. That's 3 ways to win. So ask for the $5 bundle today. Bundle is eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
The news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Ernest Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want to be seated in that there good chair. Hey, we got hoops tonight.
Arkansas, will you make the Final Four? In them wacky uniforms with the pigs with horns. And did I hear you say you were playing a game today? Woo! With the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey. Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
23rd ranked Mississippi Rebels are in town tonight for an intergalactic scholastic
Planetary,
right? Yeah,
planetary, intergalactic.
The Rebels 12-2 in the year, 1-0 in the conference. Arkansas 11-3 and 0-1. Tip time 6 p.m. ESPN2 has your TV. We're on the air with the Courtside Show at 5:30. Basketball Power
That's 2
Index.
hours from right now.
That is exactly right. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 54% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen says Arkansas is a 4-point favorite. Following the game, a special, and I do mean special, edition of Hog Reaction. That's it. All I got. I got
all the news.
Yeah, well, Viki's going to make
nothing else.
She's going to make the world mad here in a second. Go.
Apparently, it's just make us mad. The world seems to be against us in this scenario.
Yes.
When baking a frozen pizza, do you bake it on a tray or a pizza stone, or right on the oven rack? a lot more votes have been added to this, and still 50.8% of people said on the oven rack.
You know, you can raise them, but you can't live their life for them. Live your life, you fools. Put your pizza on an oven rack.
How far is your commute to work? 38% said 10 to 25 miles. A lot of people, this one guy says he works in sales, so he leaves on Monday, comes back on Friday. So his is 1,500 miles.
Oh, home life's not good, huh?
And if an adult routinely mispronounces a word, do you correct them? 52% of people said no.
Why? How else are they going to learn and get better?
By getting corrected from someone else?
No! Again, you have an opportunity right there to fix the problem. And
those are your polls. Go touch grass.
I have some news.
Oh, news. I like news.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is on a Whole Hog Sports.
Okay.
Arkansas gymnastics coach Jordan Weber is a contestant on Special Forces World's Toughest Test, a reality show that premieres tonight at 7 on Fox. The series puts celebrities through challenges simulating military special forces training led by former Special Forces operatives. Contestants aren't eliminated, as in many reality competition shows. Rather, they can drop out by choice or be medically withdrawn. The show was shot over 10 days in May in Wales.
Do you have to take PTO for that?
I don't know.
I mean, how does that work? What do you use, sick days? I mean, they're not just giving you the time, right? You got to take.
Well, it was in May. It's already done. It's in the can.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, you had to take 10 days off to go do that. Maybe that's why Lurch saw her on a plane going to Chicago, doing some sort of promotional thing.
Maybe so.
Mm-hmm. Again, PTO.
Is this what they're running instead of the quiz with balls on Fox tonight? Because I like that show.
What?
Where they knock people off into the pool when they're wrong. Do you know this?
I do not know.
The quiz with balls with Jay Farrow. It's a good show.
I feel like we should mark that in some way.
That's the name of the show.
I'm just saying.
The quiz with huevos. You want me? Was that better? I mean,
no. What's the name of it?
So the quiz with balls.
Thank you. That's clean.
Okay.
Celebrity Jeopardy is coming back.
That's right. That is on tonight too. Oh yeah, and there's
excited.
a basketball game.
Yeah. There's a slight contest going on down the road before the snow gets here.
Are you talking Cavs Thunder?
No.
A massive one in the association tonight.
No,
massive game.
No. I'm talking about, of course, Central Junior High and George Junior High. The game that I will be attending.
No, this is great. What is this? It's a 30-win team against a 31-win team.
I've been getting deeper into the NBA. The Cavs are like 30-5 or 31-4.
They're 31-4.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City's 30-5.
That's good, right?
This could be. They're calling this a finals preview potentially.
It's too bad no one here can watch.
Gives a crap.
Well, can watch it.
It's on ESPN.
Oh, okay.
At 6
All right.
o'clock.
See, it's like the Thunder played the Celtics the other day, and I couldn't get the game because I live in Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah, the territorial restrictions thing. Yeah, that's right.
It's great.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. The Thunder have won 15 in a row.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Longest streak in franchise history. So, yeah, that's pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like if you watch one regular season game all year, just one, this might be the one.
Okay.
A couple of 30-win teams cutting it up. Arkansas gets up big on Ole Miss. You don't want to watch that. You're flip to something else.
James in Charleston, he's going to the Franklin County Feud, 7th grade style. He's got 7th grade basketball.
There you go. See? It's very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another note I just saw from Oaklawn. They have canceled racing for this entire weekend coming up due to the cold weather.
The oxygen tank army got nothing to do this
January 10 through 12. That's not nice.
Well, it's true.
You've been there.
I love it.
Okay. But no racing at Oaklawn this weekend because it's just too darn cold.
Fine.
Okay, so that's
nothing to do this weekend.
Nothing to do. Sit around, watch a TV. You can do. Let's see here. All right. Well, there you go. I think we've already got that stuff. We've got it. We've got everything you need.
All right. Yeah. Can we go home?
Yeah.
We good? Is that pretty much it? All right.
I'm
Excellent.
declaring it over. Thunder Cavs tonight on ESPN.
Not bad.
That's right. Same time as
Darius
Arkansas and Ole
Garland's
Miss.
fun to watch. I like Donovan Mitchell.
Go double box. Go multi-view.
I do like the build a multi-view. It's better than build a bear.
Best builder.
Build a multi-view. It's no question.
Build-A-Bear is superior.
I hope you stub your toe later. It's build a multi-view. Being able to
been to Build-A-Bear, right?
Yes.
You can put a heart in the bear.
Yes. You can listen to children scream, argue with their mother 45 minutes while a bunch of husbands stand on the outside walls going, I just can't wait to get out of here. Or I can sit on my couch and go, wow, I got Thunder Cavs. I can put the football game on over here. Yeah, build a multi-view. 10 times better, infinitely better than Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
Would you like to weigh in on this?
I don't know anything about. I mean, I went to Build-A-Bear once. I built a multi-view.
Yeah, Cementhead even knows the Build-A-Bear is expensive too. On top of the aggravation you pay for it.
I went to Build-A-Bear not that long ago and built a capybara.
Wait,
so it was pretty, awesome.
You went to Build-A-Bear and built a capybara.
Well, I've already built a bear.
Why didn't you go to build a capybara?
They don't have that.
But
do
you
they
know
have
why?
a capybara at Build-A-Bear.
You're the kind of person that goes to a steakhouse and gets an omelet, right?
Yes. I've done that many times.
You've been there many times?
At that restaurant?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who you going with?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to know someone who worked as a line cook there. So we went there for like a lot.
Wow. For discounted prices.
For free.
I'd say I'm shocked, but I'm not. I
only get to go once a year.
I
didn't go last year.
A freshman in college.
I have to collect change to go.
When are we
there.
going to lunch there again?
I don't know when y'all want to go.
I don't know.
We just went to lunch the other day. I mean, we can't have a lunch twice in a month.
Okay, next month.
Yeah, we'll do it in February. Valentine's Day, we'll make it weird.
Valentine's Day. Bummer.
Now, Abner wants to build a blow-up doll. Can we get that? I mean,
I can't believe you read that. I really can't.
Why?
Put that in a reel.
What? I'll bet it. I bet at least at the beginning, because I mean, it feels like it's a one-time purchase. But I'll bet you in the beginning. I mean, you
Please
have.
Stop talking.
I mean, just out of curiosity, you're going to walk in, right?
Okay.
No?
That's it?
No?
No.
All right.
No.
Fine.
Stick around, everybody. It is. It's 21 minutes and
$21 idea, right?
Till the hour.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
What is this? Only fans for bored people? Pretty much.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
With the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, luxury is all in the details. A cheesy gordita crunch with the crisp bite of a crunchy taco wrapped in a pillowy flatbread. A beefy 5-layer burrito with seasoned beef stacked on velvety melted cheese. A crunchy taco, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a medium drink. All for just $7. Live Lux for less today at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Hi, this is Truett Tollett with WT Equipment. We're here to help you get ready for the year ahead. Take advantage of our small engine shop special. Just $129 to service your mower or handheld equipment, any brand. Don't wait. This offer ends February 28th. While you're here, check out New Holland Tractors, Bobcat Equipment, and more. Tough, reliable, and ready to work as hard as you do. Visit any of our locations or online at WTEquip.com. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential.
Gentry Public Schools is proud to celebrate champions on and off the field. From their state champion esports and state champion bowling team to their national champion powerlifters and regional champion and state semifinalist softball team, Gentry Athletics is leading the way. And that's not all. All of their competitive sports programs and top-tier facilities provide the perfect environment for success. Be a part of something great at Gentry. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and download their app to stay connected with the action. Gentry Public Schools, where champions are made.
Let's drop in on the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
The new Schedule 40 PVC pipe is great stuff.
When it's really cold, though, sometimes pipes freeze.
And occasionally, a homeowner tries to thaw his frozen pipe with a blowtorch.
And burns through the pipe.
Then one of us has to crawl through the mud to replace the burned section.
And that mud is cold.
So insulate your pipes, or leave a slow drizzle coming from the faucet.
Call Stith Plumbing and HVAC. We get your water flowing without ever burning a hole in the PVC.
Call 751-9691 or online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in again to hear Zach say,
Quick pipe thawing? No cold mud.
On the next episode of The Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Always still look at myself as a high-performing athlete, even at 40 years old. And so I want to go able to run and run fast and do things that I could 15 and 20 years ago. And it was getting to the point where the pain was starting to limit that.
Pain attacks people from all walks of life, not just former professional athletes like Bobby Carpenter. That's where QC Kinetics non-surgical treatment steps in.
And now that the pain is gone, I've been able to go and do the stuff that I love and run fast and run sprints and try to get back to where I was.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments use your body's own healing properties to deliver long-term relief without surgery.
Now, being able to go and work out and do the stuff that I want to do and challenge my body, it's made me a better person, a more pleasant person to be around.
Don't wait. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
At Liberty Defense Group Academy, they prepare you for life's most critical moments. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced shooter, instructors are here to guide you through firearm safety, self-defense, and tactical readiness. With their years of experience in law enforcement and military, safety is their mission and training is their passion. They offer an array of different courses for different goals and objectives, such as women's only Mama Bear course or level 1, 2, or 3 courses for varying levels of experience. Learn more and enroll at LDGTrainingAcademy.com. Prepare, defend, succeed with Liberty Defense Group Academy.
Hey there, I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm with your Get Ready weather forecast, tracking beautiful blue skies and sunshine today across northwest Arkansas. Cold temperatures, though, with forecasted highs only rising into the upper 20s. Overnight lows tonight slip down into the mid-teens before we have active weather moving in Thursday and Friday. By Thursday afternoon, scattered snow showers start to develop, becoming more widespread throughout the overnight hours and straight into our Friday. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. Stay close to our weather team.
ESPN 99.5.
Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Grandson, Switzerland. Stream it too. It's at thatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car, Hit That Line Now app.
Hey, fellas, good news.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba's about to be out there on the loose. Getting a divorce from husband Cash Warren, according to Page 6. 17 years of marriage.
With the first selection in the just now single draft, Zach selects.
Got all that, what's that baby crap called that she sells? What's that called? She's got a brand of baby supplies.
Oh, okay.
Honest.
Is she honest?
Yeah, Honest.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe she sold out and just got all the money. I don't know.
That's
she started
what you
it,
do.
though.
Is you it's like Doge. You wait till it peaks
And then you
sell
get
it.
out, yeah. Right. Got all that Honest money.
Right.
Of course, that she may be, depending on how the arrangement is, she may be susceptible to the worst 4-letter word in the English language. Half. He's what's this guy doing? We never heard of him.
I think he's okay.
He didn't create Honest.
No.
Let's be honest here. I didn't mean to do a pun there.
But you did.
I did. It did work out. Yeah. All right. Well, here we are. Hey, I got it's about that time to go find your local dealer. That's right. It is Girl Scout cookie season again. It is the final year, though, of 2 cookies in the lineup.
Oh, no. Which ones?
This year will feature Girl Scout s'mores and toast yays.
Okay.
But they have announced this is the final year.
That's fine. They're bit players in the cookie kingdom.
The s'mores were introduced in 2017. Toast yays since 2021.
Play the hits.
All the other classics will be back. Thin Mints, Samoas,
yes,
trefoils, peanut butter patties, peanut butter sandwich, Do-si-dos, my favorite, Adventurefuls, caramel chocolate chip, lemonades, lemon ups, and toffee-tastic.
If any of those little crack dealers have their cookies, or see, I don't want to order them. I don't want to wait. I'm an instant gratification guy. If any of those little crack dealers are carrying, please come to the studio and bring everything you got.
We have cash.
Yeah, bring it all.
Do you take Venmo? We have that too. Apple Pay.
I will bankrupt myself.
American Express.
Thin Mints and Samoas.
Right.
Bring me every. Corey says tag-alongs are the best. End of discussion.
What are the ones you make fun of me for liking? Trefoils? The shortbread?
Yeah, the shortbread's disgusting.
Oh, they're good.
No.
They're good.
I'm going to say some words here.
You won't offend me more than the people that cook pizza right on the rack.
No, I'm not trying to offend you.
They raw dog their pizza. It's terrible. It's just absolutely awful.
I get in trouble for blow up doll. He can say raw dog. Is that the arrangement now?
Yeah.
Your shortbread cookies are good for one. What are shortbread cookies good for? You don't eat them. No, you don't. You eat them with like tea, which is right up your alley. I mean, you seem like a tea guy.
Okay.
I mean, you do. DQ, am I wrong? Could you see him, sitting at home on a Sunday with a little cup of tea, a little gray tea?
Yeah.
Earl Grey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleepy time tea?
Yeah, sleepy time
An
tea.
Earl Grey latte?
Like yeah, something like that.
Oh, all right. Okay.
No, it's Samoas, it's the Thin Mints. Then the Thin Mints, everything goes in the freezer. And I have purchased a freezer recently, specifically for said task. So, what sucks is they get me when I like Sunday mornings when I go to get groceries. They're sitting out there with the boxes, like I know they're available.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, back up the car and just load them in. Just tell me what the bill is at the end. Yeah, I feel like a junkie. Like, how much you got?
Cookie season runs through April.
Yep.
And if you don't run into your local dealer, you can go to girlscouts.org and order them online.
Also, while we're on the topic of Girl Scout cookies, I feel now I had the hookup, and Rhonda, I'm talking to you, but her daughters are like now in high school. I feel like Girl Scout cookies are a lifetime appointment. I should be able to go back to my dealer, and they should be able to supply me with whatever I need. I don't care if you're 45 years old. I'm still coming back to you.
Well, no. When you're 45, you sell Advocare and body wraps.
No. I should be able to go to her 2 daughters when they're in their 40s and say, look, I want my cookies. I want my cookies. And they should have to get them. Should be a lifetime thing.
What is some other one?
What?
The MLM stuff. Amway.
Amway was the big one.
Yeah, that was the big one.
When I was a kid.
Mary Kay, you get the pink car.
Pampered Chef is the only acceptable one
doTERRA.
because they have good quality items.
doTERRA's another one.
No, you're not going to like this.
What?
FedEx guy says you have the gloves and scarf to be a tea guy.
I did.
Did you see the way he was prancing around with that scarf the other day?
He was wearing it.
Oh
on the
yeah,
show
yeah,
yesterday
he was.
in a short sleeve shirt.
He was prancing around with that thing.
Trying to keep the voice warm.
He was 2 clicks away from going and getting the bedazzled gloves.
Hello, friends. You have to protect in this wretched climate that we're in right now. You have to protect the instrument. So that's trying to keep everything.
Bob and
warm
Branson says Girl Scout cookies are trash.
I don't like Bob anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. Bob's gotten very grumpy over the last couple of months.
I think Bob should go listen to Sean Hannity. I don't know what Bob. What What do we provide
do you like?
You don't like anything we like.
Yeah.
What are you
Bob?
doing?
Great question from Abner. Did I force my daughter to be a Girl Scout just for access to the cookies? No, I had a hookup. I had a friend of mine most of my adult life, and her daughters were my hookup. And now all of a sudden, they're in high school and too busy to get me my cookies now, and she won't even return my calls.
There are other girls in Girl Scouts around here that have the cookies.
We had a system, we had a signal, and when it was time, I just went and got my stuff.
No.
I think they kept my credit card on file. Just ran it. So there was no paperwork, no paper trail. Did I get more than the allotted amount? Did I get the overflow? Sure did.
No.
But now they're in high school. And now it's weird when I go see them. Got my cookies?
No. Brian in Van Buren says one of these dollar stores nearby has cookies that are like knockoff Samoas and Thin Mints. I'm willing to pay full boat for the real deal on these.
Keebler has something, and they're called grasshoppers, and they're like the Thin Mints.
A knockoff.
Yeah.
How dare them,
They're fine.
by the way, trying to steal money out of the kids' wallets. We're trying to raise money for the kids here. That's what we're trying to do. And one of these evil corporations, again, is trying to steal money from the youth. Makes me sick.
My friend Rhonda has texted in.
Yeah.
Bleep you.
Okay. Well,
all right. I'm not getting my Girl Scout
No,
cookies.
you're not.
No. Nathan from Bentonville's texted in. I got a friend that works for the Girl Scouts. I got you. Okay.
Right.
I need a new dealer.
Now we have someone sending a Girl Scout to the radio station at a later
You
date.
gave them the wrong address.
Did I?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
What is it? What did I say?
It's 04.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Nathan, it's 04. My bad.
I'll send it.
Good God, man. You don't
Man,
even know where you work.
I'm jittery. I haven't had Girl Scout cookies this year.
You know where you live?
No.
You don't know where you work?
No, I don't.
God almighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronnie,
Anyway.
you cut me deep.
There you go.
I thought this was like a lifetime thing.
No.
Hey, you got my stuff.
Oh, excuse me. Bob and Branson only does crumble cookies these days.
You snob.
Wow. Pardon us. Wow. Sorry. Man. What's that like?
I don't know.
I bet you have them delivered on DoorDash, too, don't you? Bob's got all the money up there in Branson. Wow. Look at this.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, I did do it wrong.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did.
I sent the
Yeah,
correct
I see
one.
that. My name's on it, but I see it. Yeah, I did do that.
All right. 866-285-4005.
JB says it can't be that difficult to shake down a Girl Scout. You'd be surprised. They're tougher than the Cub Scouts.
And their popcorn?
And yeah, I mean,
or wrapping paper, or whatever they sell.
Yeah, we're selling popcorn. Yeah, but you have Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you can get me some black market Girl Scout cookies.
Well, you get something salty and then something sweet. You get 6 months of snack food excellence.
I want my Thin Mints and my Samoas. That's all I want.
Oh, it's a tough break for you people that don't use microwaves.
God, what is going on in America?
I don't-
Drones, we're not using microwaves. There's animals coming out of the ocean crawling on land.
Well, folks, at the Clay Maxey Auto Group, they want to provide you with a level of service that maximizes your drive at every step in the car ownership experience. From personalized car buying with competitive, transparent pricing to reliable and consistent repairs from factory-trained technicians, they go beyond the sale to ensure a seamless, enjoyable, and tailored experience to fit your vehicle needs. Go see them in Harrison, Mountain Home, Clinton, or Berryville, or online at ClayMaxeyAutoGroup.com. ClayMaxeyAutoGroup.com.
I'm Brennan Evans. This is your Wednesday 4029 News Update. Another chilly winter day. Hope you enjoyed the sunshine because things will change tomorrow. Snow is expected to move in Thursday, and crews in both NWA and the River Valley have been out pre-treating the roadways. And though officials say this won't guarantee the roads will be safe to drive, they say it can help them get a head start on the areas that usually cause them the most problems, like bridges, overpasses, and inclines. Brett Rain shows us what's happening in the River Valley, while Abner Sosa and Jacob Murphy tackle efforts in Northwest Arkansas. And speaking of that snow, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee has the estimated times and totals for both NWA and the River Valley. As with any winter storm, we'll be updating you on any school delays and closures on TV and online at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. The good news, tomorrow's snow won't impact the Hardwood Hogs SEC home opener as they host Ole Miss tonight at the Bud. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me on 4029 for all the news that matters to you. Live, local, and late breaking.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hog. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Looking for durable and stylish fences for your home or business? Thomas Fence has you covered with over 30 years of trusted experience. Thomas Fence specializes in building high-quality residential and commercial fences across Northwest Arkansas. From secure electric gates to classic wooden and ornamental fences, Thomas Fence delivers lasting craftsmanship that enhances any space. Call Thomas Fence today for a free estimate on your next project, 479-636-4732, or visit thomasfencear.com. Football season is here, and that means early morning and late nights cheering on your favorite team, but don't tackle game day on an empty stomach. Head over to Einstein Brothers Bagels, where every bite is a win. From their fresh baked bagels and signature schmears to hot savory breakfast sandwiches, Einstein Brothers has everything you need to fuel your day, whether you're tailgating or watching from home. Visit Einstein Brothers today and grab your game day essentials. Einstein Brothers Bagels, where champions eat breakfast. Find your nearest location at einsteinbros.com.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Kelly Earwood in Rogers and Derek Wardlow in Rogers.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, we are here. You folks are here on a great day. In a half hour, DQ has thoughts.
Yeah. Do we get like a little teaser?
It's semi-sports related.
Sports.
Boo! Boo!
Sports go sports.
Okay. Semi-sports.
All right.
Bless you.
866-285-4005. Well, I didn't want to
let it get up in the jet stream and then just fly around.
I didn't want to be rude to the people watching on television. Sneeze right in the camera.
Which camera?
Get all that
camera.
what's on the camera.
We now, because we have to do these goofy reels, we have to look at the camera as we're talking.
Should we put makeup on?
DQ?
You can.
My cheeks are looking
Do
excessively.
we need more lighting?
Concealer.
Do I need like a ring light? Something like that?
Well, I was told the last time we did this that I looked yellow.
You look better now.
Thanks.
It was the lighting.
It was the lighting? Okay.
So you guys have to have the big overhead light on.
Yeah.
Which sucks for y'all.
Yeah.
But it does make you look better.
Thanks.
Sweet. Okay. Did anybody out there raise your hands? With the big Tuesday night college basketball action, including Tennessee.
Super Tuesday.
Tennessee getting beat by 30. Did you happen to see what Mick Cronin said following UCLA's blow-up
Mick
loss?
He's a tinge upset with his team.
Just a little bit.
Normally,
we've got a.
Normally, it's what you say behind the closed doors.
He said them in front of closed doors. To cameras and microphones. This is kind of a super cut of the best of the Mick Cronin assessment of his basketball team last night after UCLA loses yet again.
The portal, the draft, it's exhausting. Nope,
that's the wrong one.
That's an All-American spot.
It is.
It is.
Very interesting. How did that happen?
I don't know, Derek. You tell me.
Very interesting.
Do you see spots?
What day is it?
It was labeled as the sound he was going to play.
Yeah, it was. Let's.
Did you save something over it?
No.
Vamp for a second, will you?
I don't know what you want me to vamp about. I was going to do like a health check here.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Again, do you see spots?
Thank God we can fix this in the real.
What is the number of the thing you're trying to play?
It's irrelevant.
Well, no, it's really not.
I clearly put the wrong audio on the number of the thing I was trying to play. You see how this thing works, boys and girls, is everything has a number and a label.
Cart number.
And occasionally the label does not
a
match
7-digit number that makes it unique in our system. If
All
you
right.
are playing 61303, that's the All-American spot. Why do I remember that? I have absolutely no idea.
Well, now I don't know what I'm going to play. Like, this could be anything. It could be Mick Cronin. It could be anything else. I have no idea.
Please don't say the F word.
It could be 40 below, and I don't give a bleep. I don't know what it could be.
Fire away.
All right.
Mick Cronin, everybody.
But we don't play. We're soft. So don't tell me you want to win. Like, just don't tell me you want to win. So don't tell me you want to win. It's crazy, and it's every day. I'm tired of it. It's every day. I have the most energy of anybody at practice every day. I'm upset with everybody in that locker room, my assistant coaches and my players. I mean, I don't need to do anything else. I almost got 500 wins. I'm only 53. I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. But yet I come in and I have more passion and energy and pride than everybody in. That's the problem. So what the truth of it is, Ben, it's really hard to coach people that are delusional. The hungry dog gets the bone. We got guys that think they're way better than they are. They're nice kids. They're completely delusional about who they are.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, Mick Cronin.
Let's recap the highlights here.
Okay.
He gave us I don't need to do this. I have almost 500 wins at the age of 53. I am a lot of I in here. A lot of I in here in this thing.
That was a lot of I.
You know, and when you're the leader of an organization, you don't want to use I all that much when you're criticizing said organization. You know who's in charge of all this there, Hot Rod? You.
Well,
Mr. 500 wins.
You know, another coach stood in front of the podium and dared his athletics director to fire him. And that didn't work out very well.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Yep.
I don't know. No offense to Mick Cronin, who has almost 500 wins according to his
By the
math.
age of 53,
Right,
by the way.
By the age of 52. Yeah, he's 9 short. He's 491 and 228. That's a 68% winning percentage.
Prediction: this group is not going to give him those 9 wins.
I don't believe that this is going to end well. They're 11 and 4 right now.
It's not terrible.
You know, you can.
Not terrible.
There are ways to rip your team publicly and send a message, but when you say I have the most energy of anybody in that building, I don't need to do this. If he says I don't need to do this, why do they?
Right. Yeah.
I'm anticipating a swath of portal entries from UCLA.
Well, again, going back to the highlights, we got in there they're nice kids.
Oh boy.
Which is another, and I swear he wanted to call them dumb. Because usually you follow up, they're nice kids, but they're dumb. That's how that goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to say it, but he said they're delusional, is what he said. He changed it, which is a little better, I suppose. I don't really know.
No, the whole thing is bad.
It's way worse. It's worse.
Yes.
Okay, it'd have been better to call them dumb.
What do you do when you walk back into the locker room? They've heard this. I mean, what do you say?
Yeah.
I would imagine that practice today was a little icy.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
UCLA blew this lead at home, and Michigan scored 94 points to beat them by 19 last night. Yeah, that's what happened there. Up next for the Bruins, Friday night at Maryland.
At Maryland?
On Fox.
That feels like a Timmy B game.
Could be.
Wow.
Well, this is this is an easy thing to say, but it's also the correct thing to say. This will either be the moment where they rattle off like 15 out of 16 wins, or this whole thing goes into
that's
the
what
toilet.
you're hoping. You're hoping it has that. I don't think that's going to have that kind of an effect.
I can't remember a coach playing the this is the last lever to throw. I've never heard a coach throw the last lever to throw on this would have been January 7th. This is usually a February thing.
Hang on. Now J.J. Redick went after the media, profanity-laced tirade in the he did that in October.
The pros is different, and he's not a coach. He's a podcast host. That's different. He's not an actual coach. He's a puppet.
He's a coach.
He's a puppet.
He's a coach.
He's a podcast
He's a coach
host.
Jason, at least.
He's not a coach. He's a podcast host.
Cronin's in trouble.
Make Ty the coach of the Lakers. Same thing. The same thing. I mean, he's a podcaster.
No, don't make Ty. No.
He's a podcaster.
LeBron eating steaks with ketchup. No.
Make Joe Rogan the coach of the Lakers. You'll probably get better results, honestly. I'll just tell you that much. Or Juszczyk. What's her name? The woman that is now #1 in podcasting? Krista Juszczyk.
Who is that?
It's the fullback for the 49ers. It's his wife who has become famous designing clothes, and now she has this podcast.
She makes clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
now she has a podcast, and she's #1.
About what?
I don't know. Stuff.
Like clothes.
Clothes?
Life. They just talk about stuff.
Let me see if I can.
Have you ever heard a podcast before?
Yeah, no.
Besides this one?
No.
I've been listening to the Kylie Kelsey one, and it's pretty
Excuse
good.
me for a second. Just hear me out on this. She does a podcast on clothing. Now, does she?
I don't know what it's about.
Okay. Does she have a clothing line?
Yes.
Okay, so it's about her clothing line. So it's an advertisement.
Maybe.
I don't know what the
Okay.
podcast is
What
about.
would be more interesting to you? A podcast on aliens or a podcast on clothing?
Well, she's not making it for him.
Yeah,
I asked
don't have
him
to
a
listen
question.
to it.
I'm going to ask you the same question. Would you rather listen to a podcast on aliens or on clothing?
I'd rather listen to a book about Siskel and Ebert.
Okay.
Wait, I am doing that. Never mind. That's right.
It depends is not an answer here.
No, it depends is always an answer. You taught us that.
No, that's not me. It's her. She's the one that's got the problem with the depend. That came out wrong. With when someone says it depends.
That's a $3 billion a year industry. Did you know that?
Which one?
Adult incontinence.
I did not know that.
I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I mean, we keep making them, and they
But
keep.
back to
cleaning
the
them
other
up.
thing. With UCLA, that is there you go. I've never heard a coach he went nuclear. I've heard coaches go nuclear, but usually it's in the dog days in February, and you need something to ignite the guys or whatever, or the women, whatever the team is. I've never heard a coach have to ignite the team on January 7th. That's pretty early.
Did anyone get a nuclear surfboard or a Lexus in this speech?
I don't know.
Okay.
A nuclear surfboard.
Happy. What did we give him? A
Oh,
nuclear
yeah.
surfboard?
Yeah.
A Lexus. You didn't want it. Christ, you didn't want it. What? Gave it to him anyway. DQ, that's Blue Chips.
Blue Chips, that's right. Loosely based on UCLA.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Because what people don't know about John Wooden was he bought all those players.
Of course he did.
He had a booster. He had a money man that did all that
How
stuff.
does the number one player from New York City wind up in Los Angeles?
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're
Maybe the most corrupt of them all. I mean, he bought 19 titles or whatever it was. I mean, good Lord.
Well,
come on.
That's what we're doing now.
I know, but back then you weren't supposed to. But he's hailed as some like legend, the pyramid of success and all that crap. Hey.
I'm not willing to go that far.
I am.
I thought there were some life lessons to be taught there.
Fraud.
Wow. Okay. All right. On today's podcast, Ruscin calls John Wooden a fraud.
We'll see if that'll get some traction on the reels.
No, that's not. I feel like
I'm trying to give you something saucy, a sizzle reel. You know what I mean? That's
I'm
what
gonna like change my background again.
You're gonna change your foreground. Put something over your face so you don't have to be seen on this thing.
Wear one of the Lucha Libre masks.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. Although you couldn't breathe in those, so
Yeah,
that's
it was a
probably not
struggle
good idea.
last time.
Probably not a good idea for you to do that. All right.
Great question out of the 479. I bet UCLA's coach would trade a couple of his players for a moving table right now. Always comes back to
the motorized table. Yes, table talk. Hello, friends. Welcome to Table Talk. Oh, boy. Ricky in Boonville confirms he was a fraud. All right. Thank you, Ricky.
Ricky in Boonville, I respect your opinion here, but you know what? Do we need to besmirch the man? I mean, he's been gone, what, a couple of years?
I don't think Bob Knight was that good either. There you go.
Why?
I don't know.
Bob Knight was really good.
I'm on one right now.
He was just an ass.
Dean Smith wasn't that good. Four corners. The only way he won so much was playing keep away all those years. Fraud.
DQ, if we go table racing, can we name one of our tables? It depends.
Sure.
Excellent.
By the way,
Excellent.
due to cold weather, the table races have been canceled for this weekend. So please make other plans. We'll let you know on a rescheduled date on the motorized table races. You see, for those of you that don't keep up, yesterday we did a story on CES, and they have a walking table that they have, because that's what we need in America now is a walking table. We're too lazy to get up and get the bean dip ourselves.
We
have the table walk over to our chair. Badasses, good Lord. Anyway, so somebody came up with the idea, and I don't exactly know where this came from, but someone came up with the idea that we put like a
Hemi, a 400.
Put an engine on the toter, on the tables, and race them.
Well, the premise was that it wouldn't take too long for the rednecks to figure out how to put an engine in
Right,
it,
exactly.
and then race it.
Like an outboard.
Right. Then you get the Sunoco Buddy Furniture Chevrolet are in real well today.
That's right. That's right. Here's a text. John Wooden was only good because he invented basketball.
Oh, yes, that's all. I've told you I've seen the original.
I think you've been staring at the microwave a little too long there.
I told you I saw when Kinsey and I went to Kansas, we saw the original rules of basketball. Mm-hmm. I'm like in awe. I mean, these are the original rules of the sport.
Right.
I saw the 30 for 30 on it. Kinsey looks me dead in the eye and goes, "Can we go now?" I'm like, "All right. Well, I guess we're done here."
Yeah, the young people, they don't appreciate
No, they
the
really
history.
don't. They don't. They
love
do
that.
not. She stood in the presence of a copy of the Constitution in Washington, D.C. Not impressed.
Yeah.
Put her at this. We were on the mall where Dr. Martin Luther King gave a speech.
Yeah.
I even tried to dumb it down for her and go, "Baby, this is where Forrest Gump stood." And she's like, "Yeah, that's great, Dad." Nothing.
See, I would go to the Smithsonian and stare at the Enterprise for 3 hours, going like, that's it. That's the Enterprise right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And if Mac was there, she'd be like, "Who? Go now, Mac?
Who's Mac? Who is this person you keep referring to as Mac?" Now we did see Dorothy's ruby slippers, and that was totally different. Everybody was in awe of that.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. But yeah, I mean, right there on the mall, they're like one of the most famous spots in our country. Many things have happened. Jenny ran in the pool there.
Yeah, in the reflecting pool, right?
Yeah, it's great, Dad. Can we go?
Yeah.
She
that guy in the American flag shirt was cussing right over there. Sleep in Vietnam. Yeah. The other guy was unplugging all the mics over here.
Right. And then he got hit with the girl with the helmet. That's right. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It was the 60s.
Right. I mean, well, that's the way you handle things. You gotta
That's
be.
correct. Yeah. That's right.
I wonder. Look. We're standing right there.
Yeah, that's it, right?
And,
I see
and
it,
she's
right?
like the kid,
Yeah.
right there
Yeah.
on the mall, and she
Yeah.
literally went, "That's great, Dad."
Yeah. There you go. All right. 866-285-4005. Text us, call us, sit there, listen quietly. We are your pregame cruise directors here
forgot
as
about
the
that.
Razorbacks are coming up at 5:30 as they get ready for mighty Ole Miss here from Bud Walton Arena. The basketball palace of Mid-America. If you like your palaces with bathrooms that are too small and toilets that work some of the time and a broken down boiler. That's your palace, folks. Okay.
You're focusing on the negative.
I am, yes. And a chair that's broken. You're going tonight, your chair will be broken. I promise you that. Unless you're courtside, then you're not getting a broken chair.
No.
All right. Hey, let me tell you about the Venetian Inn. You need some dinner tonight? Or lunch? They're open lunch and dinner at the Venetian Inn in Tawnytown. Since 1947, serving up that homemade pasta, that fried chicken, the rolls. Member of the Arkansas Food Hall of Fame. Check them out there in Tawnytown on 412. The Venetian Inn. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Saturday at the Venetian Inn in Tawnytown.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball to NHL and UFC, head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
One call cleans it all.
With the new Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, $7 goes a long way. A cheesy gordita crunch stacked with layers of luxury. A Doritos Locos Tacos, extravagantly crispy. A beefy 5-layer burrito overflowing with cheesy indulgence. It's all you want and more. For less. The new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's Lux for less.
Thanks for watching us here on
Are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock. They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl fencing. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RV Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, that snow's on the way. Now, not tonight. Tonight will be clear, calm, cold, lows drop in the teens. The first little bit of snow starts to make its way into Northwest Arkansas, at least areas Fayetteville and southward, by early to mid-afternoon on Thursday. It'll take a little longer in the afternoon and the evening, and the farther north you go, closer to the Missouri border. We're all seeing that snow tomorrow evening throughout Thursday night and Friday morning. Gets out of here by mid-morning on Friday, and we'll have several inches of snow on the ground. Travel will be very difficult. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news brought to you by the Good Chair. It's nice to have a place to sit. Get Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert Ernest Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. We got hoops tonight in Fayetteville. Oh, hang on. You know what? We got hoops tonight in Fayetteville.
UCLA. It's fun to play at UCLA. They got them dames with the pom-poms and the guy with the parachute. That joint, it's a wacky scene. My agent wanted me to wear a cop suit for this gig, and I told him to take a freaking walk. A cop suit. Hey.
Number 23, Mississippi's in town tonight. Take on the Razorbacks of Bud Walton.
Groovy,
Rebels are
Mr.
12-2 on the year, 1-0 in the conference. Arkansas 11-3, 0-1 in the league. Tip time 6 p.m. ESPN2 has your TV. We're on the air with the Courtside Show at 5:30. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 54% chance to win the game. Bet Saracen says Arkansas is a 4-point favorite. And for your listening and viewing pleasure, there will be a very special edition of Hog Reaction postgame. Sweet. There you go.
Right.
Your poll question.
Yes.
How far is your commute to work? 38% of people said 10 to 25 miles.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yours is like 1.
Yeah, there are so many advantages to being this close to work.
I can't think of any.
Go home
I
at
could
lunch.
not. That's one.
I would go take a nap
Mhm.
every day.
Every day. Lots of advantages to living this close.
If an adult routinely mispronounces a word, do you correct them? This is 50.
Well, it depends.
Oh boy, don't do that.
If
Don't do that.
if they're just saying it wrong because I don't know, they just pronounce it wrong, then you can correct them. If they have some sort of like speech impediment or something,
You got to be careful
you
there.
can't correct
Right.
them.
You got to be careful.
Make sure you know.
Well, you never ask if someone's expecting. You never know.
No, you don't do that. No.
And when baking a frozen pizza, do you bake it on a tray or right on the oven rack? The gap is slowly growing. 51.5% of people said on the oven rack. 48.5.
We need to be able to
said-
see who voted.
I've never
in
been
this.
more disappointed in my life.
This is not a great day for America.
Oh, sad day, dark day, dark day.
Very, very dark day for America. It's not the dawn in America.
Right.
That's
Not morning
Ronald-
in America.
morning in America. That's Ronald Reagan.
That's right.
1980.
Those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right, a couple of announcements here.
Uh-huh. Whoa, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Guy in a bear suit.
The girl with the pom poms and the guy in the bear suit. Place is a wacky scene.
Okay, some updates here. Fort Smith and Van Buren schools will be closed Thursday. Bentonville will be dismissed an hour early on Thursday. Fayetteville 2 hours early.
Yep.
Springdale will
Yes.
close at the time that they close on Wednesdays.
Yeah, they have early release on Wednesdays. It's like parolees.
For good behavior.
I've already gotten the text from the kid. Hey, we're out early tomorrow.
Right.
Hmm.
Currently in our area, it is 29 degrees outside with a wind chill of 22.
Dr. Tyler in Fayetteville's text in. He says, my wife has informed me that we will no longer cook pizzas on the oven rack and that if I have been doing that, she didn't know about it, and now I have to clean the oven. Well, we didn't mean to give you a task, but I feel like if you have been cooking it on the rack, this is your penance.
You kind of did it to yourself.
Exactly.
there,
Right.
Folks. This is what you did.
Here we go. A random guy with a 501 area code says, my mother-in-law says Warsh completely on purpose. Should I correct her? Yes. Yes. And the best thing to do is tell her daughter that her mother says Warsh and that you're going to correct her. That way you kind of get a 2-for-1 there.
Okay.
Jay says the Indiana song is his new favorite jingle. It's not the best one.
Indiana? That was UCLA.
Oh, no, UCLA. Indiana's the best one.
The boss from Indiana wears a sweater on his back. He will grab a chair and part your hair. If you give him any flack. Hey, Indiana, that team is one class act. Those Phoenix are gorgeous. Do they come in Angora?
That's the best one.
R.I.P. Robert Goulet.
Yeah. We're just trying to keep his memory alive.
We really are.
We're the only ones.
Yeah.
Nobody
love
talked about
I
Bob
love
Goulet.
those ads.
Do you?
Yeah, I loved them. Wish they were still around.
Look out, here come the Jayhawks. Double team and say
For the
your
Partridge Family,
prayers.
right?
There's no room
No.
for pansies on the floor
when you get pencils in your hair.
Ah, in other words,
No.
no. Hey. Adios.
That's a good one. DQ texter the 918 wants to know why you didn't put a pizza stone as an option.
I did.
Okay.
Depends.
I said tray or pizza
Okay.
stone.
I'm just reading them.
Well, they didn't read. That's the problem. That's why we got here, I guess.
Oh boy. All right, texter the 479 that just text in the word that I cannot stand when people mispronounce.
Supposedly.
There's no B in there.
It's supposedly.
Correct.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Yeah, Scott the Tortilla Guy's got a great point here. What happened to listening to the radio all night and morning to see if your school got called out, or watching the TV scroll? We didn't have the TV scroll; you had to listen to the radio. But the TV scroll, like you were at the NBA draft.
That's right.
And then you,
well, they still do the TV scroll.
I know, but the kids don't have to do it because they put it on a website. They get text messages And like we have these goofy little apps, and they send us all kinds of stuff during the day.
It's better this way than the old way. I'm just saying.
Yes, but they don't get to experience it in the same way that we did.
Just like roundabouts are better than traffic lights. It's true. Same thing.
I don't. Do they? And it's I don't know because I haven't taken a driver's test in 40 years. Well, I mean,
that's wrong.
You didn't have to put it that way.
That's wrong. You should have to check in every 10. Make sure you still got it.
Well, do they have roundabouts covered in the driver's manuals now?
At your age, every 5, they should probably check in.
That wasn't very nice. What are you looking at me for?
Yeah, probably.
Are they? Okay, because I've seen some very bad driving in roundabouts.
Four-way stops are covered. So
Who has the right of way? If all 4 cars arrive at the same time, who has the right of way?
Oh, here they come.
The one to your right.
Well, what about the guy to your right?
I don't know. That never made sense to me. But I remember that's what the book said. The person to your right.
I always take it case by case. Like we all pull up there and we all just kind of look at each other like, you? All right, you go.
All right, who's
you?
Well,
you? Okay.
And then it goes to the person to your right. So someone has to step up.
Right.
Step up.
The first person to go starts the dominoes. And then it's to the person,
right.
and everybody goes around. Right. But who's going to have the huevos to be the first one in there?
Not me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's the person with the biggest car, and or the person with the least to lose.
The worst car?
Yeah, the worst car. The biggest or the worst. One of those.
I've had enough. I've had enough.
With what?
I've had enough.
With?
There's Sheldon texting in. You are psychotic if you think roundabouts are better than traffic lights. Yeah, you're right, Sheldon. I love sitting at a red light because some bozos on their phone threw 3 green signals and we don't move. Yeah, your way is way better. Way better.
Sheldon, this is not the candle you want to light.
Sheldon?
He is very pro-roundabout.
You are playing a very dangerous game, my friend. You are playing a very dangerous game. All right, we've got DQ's thoughts coming up right after these messages.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
If I'm stalking someone, though, I'm really careful.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. The Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
Carl Ravitch is our guest.
I would like to see some type of change where you don't have to get off to a slow start. The idea that Cal's teams have historically started slow, I'd have to go back and look at some of the national championship teams that he had at Kentucky. Did they start slow, or is that just a thing when you don't have 4 or 5 stars all playing together?
Weekdays from 9 to 11 only on ESPN 99.5.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and tens of thousands in marketing. Of course, I'm talking about the Limbird team. Now, if you're a first-time buyer or seller, it's important to have an agent who can guide you through the process. Tara Limbird has an excellent reputation in Northwest Arkansas for being compassionate, knowledgeable, and proactive. Her team's over 1,000 5-star reviews are a testament to their success. You can trust that you'll be in good hands when you choose to sell with the Limbird Real Estate Group. Tara's home selling strategy, coupled with her incredible marketing, is so successful that she has homes selling for thousands over asking. You can go to LimbIrdTeam.com and find out in seconds how much your home is worth from a local expert. It's why I would trust Tara Limbird to sell my home. Find out more at LimbIrdTeam.com, LIMBIRD. And go to Google and type in Limbird Real Estate Group and check out Tara's over 1,000 5-star reviews.
After 30 years of doing knee and hip replacements, Dr. Mitchell Shinecup thought there had to be a better way, and that led him to regenerative medicine.
I was one of the first orthopedic surgeons to do it.
Now, after 20 years of successful orthobiologic treatments, lots of clinical data, research, and teaching, Dr. Shinecup is National Medical Director at QC Kinetics.
They've done an amazing job of becoming the most significant orthobiologic and regenerative medicine practice in the United States. QC is so far ahead of the game in its science, its protocols, its people, its facilities.
So if you have chronic pain from arthritis and you want to avoid drugs and surgery, call the experts in this revolutionary field, QC Kinetics.
To give patients real lasting relief from pain, that's what I live for. That's my mission.
Get your free consultation now. Call QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hi, this is Truett Tollett with WT Equipment. We're here to help you get ready for the year ahead. Take advantage of our small engine shop special. Just $129 to service your mower or handheld equipment, any brand. Don't wait. This offer ends February 28th. While you're here, check out New Holland Tractors, Bobcat Equipment, and more. Tough, reliable, and ready to work as hard as you do. Visit any of our locations or online at WTEquip.com. WT Equipment. Equip your future. Elevate your potential.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Gentry Public Schools is proud to celebrate champions on and off the field. From their state champion esports and state champion bowling team to their national champion powerlifters and regional champion and state semifinalist softball team, Gentry Athletics is leading the way. And that's not all. All of their competitive sports programs and top-tier facilities provide the perfect environment for success. Be a part of something great at Gentry. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and download their app to stay connected with the action. Gentry Public Schools, where champions are made.
With the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell, luxury is all in the details. A cheesy gordita crunch with the crisp bite of a crunchy taco wrapped in a pillowy flatbread. A beefy 5-layer burrito with seasoned beef stacked on velvety melted cheese. A crunchy taco, chips and nacho cheese sauce, and a medium drink. All for just $7. Live Lux for less today at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
What's better than getting something for free? Winning. And with the $5 bundle from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you get the chance to do both. For $5, you get 3 tickets, a Powerball ticket with Power Play, a Mega Millions ticket, and a free Natural State Jackpot ticket. That's 3 ways to win. So ask for the $5 bundle today. Bundle is eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Quick check of the Big Ten offices. Yep, still partying.
We'll see if they keep it going with tomorrow night and Friday night's activities. By the way, the Cotton Bowl, they're supposed to get this storm in Dallas like we're getting here. Cotton Bowl still scheduled to go on Friday night.
Flip them.
Oh, Greg Sankey did tell you to do that. And they
totally threw me off my game.
Didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
The one time they didn't listen to him.
One thing I will tell you, if you're one of the betting type, although Marcus Freeman said that Jeremiah Love, the best player on the field, is 100% ready to go. He is not. He's had a brace on that knee all week. Notre Dame's okay, but he certainly makes them better. Jadarian Price is pretty dang good. So keep that in mind.
All right. We're getting a lot of submissions for words that people say incorrectly all the time.
This feels like a half a segment.
Yeah, Tyler, just let me ask you a question.
Oh, God.
That's one that happens. All right, the drive home here on Ruscin and Zach is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle. Or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-Sparky. For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Have you ever accidentally shot yourself?
Yes, I have.
I can't say that I have.
Other players rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
You're a bum. Whoop pig.
The bum of the week, yes.
Yeah, the bum of the week.
Okay.
She got me a bum this morning as I was dropping her off at school.
I believe it's unhoused, Mac. You can't say bum anymore.
Okay, first of all, her name is not Mac. Her name is Mackenzie. Or Kinsey. Either one will suffice. Is she a big M Mac or a little M Mac?
No, she's small.
She's small? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hot water heater. I don't like that one either. What? Well, things people say wrong all the time. Hot water heater.
ATM machine.
Oh, Rio Grande River.
Yeah.
I don't like when people say onion.
Who says that?
What?
You've never heard someone say onion with a G?
No.
Onion?
Onion.
Who says that?
Never heard of that. No.
No.
Wow.
That
Must be an Elkins thing.
Yeah.
Madison County
It might
thing.
be an Elkins
That
thing.
that feels like that feels like Elkins.
It feels like Madison County there.
Huh.
County Road
Onion.
221 or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's a cold water heater. It's heating up cold water to make it hot water. That's what it's doing there.
That way to go, actually, guy.
SEC conference?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Let's see here. Worcestershire.
That's
Worcestershire sauce.
That's Worcestershire sauce. That's right. That's what Pepper Belly Pete calls it. And if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me.
That's right. Yes.
Library. That's another one.
Oh, boy.
My grandmother said that. It drove me nuts.
Oh. No. Let's see here. DQ's here. What's our phone number?
It's in big, bold letters right above her.
I'm working, all right.
866-285.
Our landlord wants the number. I'm giving him the number, all right?
It's right there.
Okay, I gave it to him. God, what do you
How
want?
does he not know?
I don't know. Wait a minute. They're coming in too fast now. Settle down, everybody.
Catsup? That's actually a thing.
This one, someone sent a cinnamon, and it's spelled correctly.
That doesn't happen very often.
Oh, they said, it's Simonin. That's the
like
wrong one. People, Simonin.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
These are the people that drive, folks, so pay attention.
They're out there.
All right, DQ is here with her thoughts on something here. So let's see what she's up to today, DQ.
Okay. This is something that I've noticed in the last year or so on athletic social media accounts.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Now, are we talking about individuals or
Just no,
teams?
not team social media accounts.
Got it. Okay.
So, whenever a team wins, no matter what the score, it's always a win. They put up some kind of graphic with a bunch of designs and then usually there's a photo of someone playing in the game.
Correct.
So they have all of this production for wins.
Yeah.
And used to, they had that same production for losses. You just had to say, Arkansas L or Arkansas score, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't like how now they don't do production for losses.
They don't. Right.
It was
Because
kind of funny the first few times teams did it.
there's a way to do it.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
funniest one I saw, the only time that this has ever made me laugh is I can't remember what team it was, but it was a few months ago, and all they said was the score can be found on ESPN.com.
Yes. It was the Chicago White Sox during their losing
Yeah,
streak.
it was some. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just bring back production on losses.
You can type out that you lost. It happens.
Yeah, but I feel like you should add the same amount of effort you put into the win graphics as you do the loss graphics.
Oh, no.
It's the same
no,
one.
No, DQ, we can't do that.
You've already made the graphic. You can just change the number.
No, you can't.
You've
No.
already made it.
You're not allowed to acknowledge a loss and or promote a loss. You
Well, they
didn't
still
lose. You
do.
ran out of time.
They still do acknowledge the losses, but they just do it in a no graphic tweet. And that's not
because
any
they don't
fun.
want you to know that they lost.
Yeah,
like
they're-
with a graphic,
They're hoping it'll get lost in the
Exactly.
shuffle.
Yeah.
Nobody reads only text tweets and things.
That's true.
You throw a graphic on there, people are bound to look at it.
I think it's just something that I've noticed a lot recently because everyone does it now. For a while, it was only, here or there, someone would just say, Arkansas lost, whatever. But now it's everyone does it.
Seems specifically targeted at Arkansas.
No, sorry. It's just,
Did you notice that, or was I alone on that?
I
Comes
did
to
not
my
notice
mind.
that, no. But
Okay.
yeah, I
Have
think
you guys noticed this?
I have this has bothered me in the social media age that we have to. Why don't you just not post anything if you lose?
Yeah. I'd rather
You're gonna
not
get
see
run
it.
either way. Just don't do it. Someone needs to grow up and do that. Just be like, we're only posting when we win.
I'm with you. I think you should put up a graphic, win or lose. That's fine. But it's not going to happen because in this day and age, acknowledging a loss is not what we do. We acknowledge only victories.
I would rather them only post win graphics than loss word tweets.
Do we know anyone in the industry? Why do they do it that way? Like, where is the manual that
DQ's
says
making reels? Why do they do that?
I mean, it's just they've already made it. They already have it.
Mm-hmm.
Down.
I would love to this would be a question I asked. Like if I got 3 questions, this would be one of them. We'd be like, why is that the way it is? That doesn't make sense to me.
This may seem like another stupid question. Why are you doing it in the first place? I'm not going to Twitter to get scores. Like if I need a score, I'm going.
I do sometimes because college baseball scores are really hard to find.
Okay. Well, you don't need them until June. The rest of them are useless. So you don't need them until June. So they're easy to find in June. You go
also,
to the NCAA.
when you do this, you're catering to your fan base. Whatever your particular fan base happens to be, and they don't want to deal with.
There you go.
Yeah, because anytime that there is a lost tweet, you already know what the replies are going to be.
Oh, and I love the replies.
Yeah, it's the best part.
So you
honestly,
may as well just not post it,
or not put the option
just
to not let them reply.
Here's what I would do. I would write an athletic competition occurred today, and that's it. Just leave it at that. Not say anything about the outcome. Just say, or we tried our best. Just leave it at that.
I thought the one the White Sox.
fun.
Yeah, that's right. Both teams had fun today.
And you know what? You don't have to say anymore. You know.
Yeah.
The one the White Sox put out where, the score can be found on ESPN.com, that was funny.
That was the one time I laughed at one of those.
Yeah.
But now everyone does it. And it's just kind of, I don't know why, stuff like that bothers me. When I start to notice something like that.
How much time do you spend fussing over this?
Every time I see it, I don't want to name names on who I see
go
it
ahead.
the most. No,
go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Who do you see?
This school?
I don't want to talk.
Okay.
Okay, well,
All
then
right,
it's this school.
This school.
Then
All right. We narrowed that down.
Like, somebody's our babysitter over there. Can we get, through back channels, an answer on why it is that way? Like, I would legitimately would like to know why it is that way.
I know the girl's name who does it.
I do, too. I've seen her on LinkedIn, I think.
So,
yeah.
Really?
hey.
You're on LinkedIn?
I am on LinkedIn.
Look at you.
Open to work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
What are we working in?
I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I have myself listed as a consultant on there now.
I'll ask.
Why?
Because I know how everything should be done. So if you want to consult with me, I'll tell you how to do things correctly. That's what it is.
Self-appointed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. I know
Does that come with a pay raise?
haven't gotten a nibble on the old consultant bait yet, DQ. But I'm not doing it for free. So I don't know.
Well, technically, right now you are.
I'm just telling you I'm just giving you the premise. I'm not specifically giving you notes right now.
Let's say somebody hires you as a consultant in a field that you have absolutely no expertise in. Are you going to go down and watch YouTube videos to learn how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then regurgitate the YouTube videos.
Listen, in supplier world, there are a lot of people making a lot of money that have no idea what they're doing.
Yes.
And they're handing out advice.
A lot of people in college athletics making a lot
Why
of money.
can't I get a piece of this pie? I don't see why not. So throwing my hat in the
I'm
ring.
sure that the people that you were speaking of have had some sort of training in this.
Maybe. Well, I've had training in this. I've been doing this since 1998.
What?
The broadcasting world. I know a thing or two.
Okay. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the supplier world.
Oh, well, I mean, I could figure it out. You need more stuff on the show.
You were a supplier for 6
10
months,
minutes? 5
right?
minutes? Yeah, that's right.
That's enough.
I could have kept that job. I made a lot of money. But I didn't do it.
Nope.
I didn't do it.
You did. Look at you now. Look how happy you are.
Yeah, look. Could have gone. That impromptu 9 a.m. meeting in the parking lot could have sent my life in a completely different direction.
Corey B says he will not be hiring you to consult on how to cook oven pizza.
Okay. Even though I'm correct.
Have you noticed, in this, DQ and I are talking here, have you noticed that we have not received any brisket photos or rib photos recently?
I haven't cooked anything this week.
Oh. Or ever. You just.
Yes, I have. Yeah. I made ribs twice. The brisket, we didn't work out. I'm not ready for that.
Okay.
I will admit.
Okay.
In a moment of self-awareness, I'll admit I'm not ready for that. That's major league hitting, and I'm still in rookie ball. So,
Rob says someone's getting a bit fussy. Mac is just a name. No, it's not. It's a defiance. It is
directly define her father.
That's absolutely correct. Mac is not her name. Her name is Mackenzie or Kinsey, or when you're mad at her, Mackenzie Grace.
Oh. The tortilla guy. Do you count your bedroom studio broadcasting time? You know, I don't. It's 30 years. 30 years in the industry. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, tortilla guy. You're right. That counts. I learned a lot then. Yeah.
Supplier World is starting to chime in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all unhappy?
Yeah. God, you guys must be miserable.
Yeah. Here is a text from Supplier World.
Yep.
20 years in, we have a very narrow knowledge and experience set. It's really specific, so not all that helpful. High-fat carnivore. I'm in this world, and oftentimes still overpaid. But usually at the end of the day, I want to throw myself into a ravine.
That sounds like the Supplier World I use. That's the Supplier World.
That's right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good
yeah.
times.
Right. Yes, I'd rather be here, discussing how to cook a pizza, and if Calipari is going to ever win any games here or not. That's what I'd rather discuss. Yes, I like this better. I like this path better.
Well, it's less stressful. Sometimes.
Yes, sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Well, thank you, DQ. I really wish we could get some answers on this, but these people don't talk. They just type on their computer all day, so they don't know.
One time last year, people were upset with her for some reason.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've never seen a social media person get canceled.
Would you consult with your corporation and get the squirrel out of the ceiling?
It's not my job, man.
I just hired you.
What's the fee?
What do you need? 60,000 craft coin?
Yeah, there you go.
Done. Get the squirrel out of the...
What happened to butt coin? What happened to that?
Hang on.
Fart coin?
Fart coin was doing really well there for a minute.
Yeah. Here's someone sending us 2 racks of ribs. They look pretty good.
God, now I feel like Whitlock.
Their peanut butter skin.
God. There are things you can say, there are things you can't. That's one of them.
Apparently he can say it because nobody can do it.
Fart coin's dying.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Good thing I got out last week.
Yeah.
I made my fortune. All right.
Like you made a fortune on fart coin. Good luck.
Yeah. Here's Matt and Rogers on the Supplier World. He says the work slowly sucks the life out of you. Otherwise, you're not planning for
do we
retirement.
need to maybe have a little bit of an intervention with our friends in the Supplier
I'll tell you
World?
what we need
This
to do.
sounds awful.
I have an idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have an idea. You know how at restaurants you put your business card in the bowl and you get a free lunch? Put your business in the virtual bowl. We'll come out. We'll have a party at your office. Do the show out there. What about that?
I'm not doing that.
Okay. All right. Fine. Never mind.
Supplier
It would
World.
really buoy morale at these
Is that what
places.
we would do? Okay.
Yeah,
The Supplier World friends. I was in the corporate world for 17 years, and I get it. I wanted to put battery cables on my nipples and just turn the car on. It was freaking horrible. There's a path out there for you. If I can change, you can change. And DQ, that's Rocky 4.
That's also your real DQ. There you go. The work is done.
Part.
The part with the battery
Yeah,
cables.
that seems like that doesn't really need to be,
Do you have to censor the word nipples on Facebook, or can you put that one on
they
there?
might be strict about that.
Okay.
Who?
We don't want to get the account
Meta.
flagged.
Meta?
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
Who's Meta?
He's very
Mark Zuckerberg.
He's very conservative now. I don't like he likes the word nipples. All right, we'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Stay with us.
I'm Brennan Evans. This is your Wednesday 4029 News Update. Another chilly winter day. Hope you enjoyed the sunshine because things will change tomorrow. Snow is expected to move in Thursday, and crews in both NWA and the River Valley have been out pre-treating the roadways. And though officials say this won't guarantee the roads will be safe to drive, they say it can help them get a head start on the areas that usually cause them the most problems, like bridges, overpasses, and inclines. Brett Rain shows us what's happening in the River Valley, while Abner Sosa and Jacob Murphy tackle efforts in Northwest Arkansas. And speaking of that snow, Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee has the estimated times and totals for both NWA and the River Valley. As with any winter storm, we'll be updating you on any school delays and closures on TV and online at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. The good news, tomorrow's snow won't impact the Hardwood Hogs SEC home opener as they host Ole Miss tonight at the Bud. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me on 4029 for all the news that matters to you, live, local, and late breaking.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda from Fantasy Sports Cuts. New year, new look. It's the perfect time to refresh your style just in time for basketball season. Whether you're gearing up for game day or just want to look your best, we've got you covered with our expert cuts, fresh styles, and the best in men's grooming. Our sports-inspired salon is the place where looking sharp meets your favorite team's spirit. So grab a seat and let us help you start the year right. Fresh fades to full-on game time look. Fantasy Sports Cuts is your go-to spot. Visit us today or book online. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Looking for durable and stylish fences for your home or business? Thomas Fence has you covered with over 30 years of trusted experience. Thomas Fence specializes in building high-quality residential and commercial fences across Northwest Arkansas. From secure electric gates to classic wooden and ornamental fences, Thomas Fence delivers lasting craftsmanship that enhances any space. Call Thomas Fence today for a free estimate on your next project, 479-636-4732, or visit thomasfencear.com.
Call the Hogs with Razorback women's basketball this season for exciting matchups inside the Basketball Palace of Mid-America, Bud Walton Arena.
All the changes we've had, the one thing that stayed really same is I'm going to coach them as hard as I'm going to love them.
Experience great family fun and entertainment by cheering on the Hogs along with the Hog Wild Band, cheerleaders, dance team, and mascots.
Carly inside, up with the ball, fouled, and one.
Tickets start at just $5 at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
All rise.
Hey, sports fans, whether you're tailgating or cheering from the stands, life can throw you some unexpected challenges. That's where Jeff Watson at the Watson Law Firm comes in. Since 1982, Watson Law Firm has been the trusted partner for all of your legal needs right here in Northwest Arkansas. From personal injury to family law, their experienced team has got your back. Don't let a legal issue sideline you. Call Jeff Watson, 479-750-7717, or visit watsonlawfirmpa.com. Protecting your rights one game at a time. Watson Law Firm, where experience meets dedication.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin,
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns,
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
with DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
I could use a good ass kick. I'll be very honest with you.
Oh, there he is. Vincent LaGuardia Gambini.
Of Gambini and Gambini.
That's right, yes.
Did they ever get married?
Jerry Callow.
Did he and Mona Lisa?
Well, they
Vito?
never did a sequel to My Cousin Vinny,
And that's
so we
probably
don't
for the
know.
best.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Probably for the best.
All right, ESPN Arkansas, counting you down to tip-off here. Arkansas and Ole Miss coming up in about an hour here on the radio. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 Sparky. For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Bacon is a meat, but it's kind of a little meat.
It is, okay. All right. Keys to a big win tonight for the Razorbacks.
Put the ball in the basket. Score more points.
4005. I want to believe the pieces are in place for them to go 2-0 this week. But, man, I just don't trust them yet. I don't trust him. I like him. I like Cal. I don't trust him yet. I like him, but I don't trust him. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay. But they need to go 2-0. 2 home games this week. I don't care about what Florida did to Tennessee. That was on, you're going to have games like that. They need to go 2-0 this week. And, yeah, that's, so that's what, but they should be able to. I don't know if they are able to yet. So, big step towards that tonight. Cal hasn't started 2-0 ever, or 0-2 in the league ever in SEC play. The last time it happened, he was at Coosa at Memphis back in the day.
Okay.
So, that's what's going on here. So,
hey, score more points. I've never seen a team score more points and lose.
Okay, all right.
I mean, if you're looking for a key to the game, score more points.
I cannot argue with that key to the game. I really can't. Some people say, well, you need to give a little more than that. No, that's enough.
No,
you've given enough. You've given plenty with that
analysis.
Analysis, yeah, that's perfectly good. I'll leave it the way it is. So we'll see if they can score more points than Ole Miss tonight.
And again, now Tyler Greenwood says he still doesn't like Cal. Why?
But he's your guy now. You're supposed to like him. Don't you know how this works?
This is an arranged
When they don't
marriage.
work here, you hate him. When they work here, you like them. That's how it works.
It's an arranged marriage. I mean, you have to like it. You have to pretend to get along.
Right. You figure it out later.
That's right.
Right. Those are weird, right? Arranged marriages?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I would think you ever thought about that? How strange that would be?
An arranged marriage would be.
Like someone gives Papa Arns like some livestock and in exchange you married the other guy's daughter or whatever.
I would feel weird if my dad walked in and said, "Hey boy, I got one for you." I would feel weird about that. Now,
I mean, I'm not here to besmirch anybody else's life, but that would seem a little bit odd.
Now,
here you go.
Now, hang on.
Here's this person you never met.
As a parent of a daughter, I think it's a hell of an idea because I can always go, "Sorry, baby, nothing today. Sorry, no, nothing.
Yeah,
sorry, babe.
No, there you go. There you go. Okay. Tyler asking the question, what has he done here yet? The way he talks is annoying.
He's been here for 3 months, man.
Wow.
Relax.
Tyler,
Season's not even over.
Well, listen, Tyler he's a visionary. He knows what we all know, which is they turn on everybody, and he's just trying to get ahead of everybody turning on him, and eventually he'll be like, see, I told y'all.
Yeah,
I told y'all.
No, I understand.
He's ahead of the curve here.
I understand.
There's never been a coach they haven't turned on.
Well, they turned on Nolan early.
They turned on Nolan.
Yeah.
He won the whole thing.
He did.
So, I mean, they turn on everybody, and they'll turn on this guy. And Tyler's just trying to get ahead of everybody on that. I see him working. I see what he's doing. I like it.
Great question about the arranged marriage thing. If you did trade 3 cows and you turned them into steaks and ate them, and then the marriage didn't work out, do you have to give the steaks back?
Okay. How does that work?
I don't know. It's not going back in the condition you brought it over.
I'm going to need those porterhouses back too, by the way. Since these 2 kids couldn't work it out, Are they still in the deep freeze? No, we ate them.
These are things that there's got to be some sort of contract on that.
Okay, I don't know.
DQ,
right.
how's the boy in the well? We haven't talked about him lately.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Went from good to fine.
On Christmas break.
Still
Still.
making him be a lawyer, huh?
That's his choice.
Of course.
Lane in Cave City has an interesting
Yeah, go ahead.
observation here. Fans say get a big name coach, and it'll make them more confident in the team. And here, Arkansas is with one of the biggest names ever, and nothing is different from any other coach that Arkansas had.
Weird, right?
That's a very spot on observation there, Lane. You're exactly right.
I expect
in
Lane
Cave
to
City.
disappear this evening as the members of the athletic department go down and get him.
Well, they're going to smash his phone with a bullpen hammer.
Like they did to Forest City Joe.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
Forest City Joe was being very what's that word? Subversive?
Yeah.
Is that the word? When you are of the differing view of the majority? And his phone started like going like
Then Joe just floated away.
It went away and we haven't heard from him since.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they do. Put you they'll put you in the hole. in the well.
No, they'll put you underneath Barnhill.
They have a drunk tank under there from the old days.
Probably.
Under the gym. Might be.
Kevin in Prairie Grove with an astute observation. DQ giving one-word answers. Fine. Good. He thinks the boy in the well is in trouble.
Wow, that's getting very personal today.
Is this punishment for the Thanksgiving no engagement?
No.
Because Ryan wants to know if y'all are still engaged.
I was never engaged.
Okay.
I have another sports question, if
Why?
I may. Did anybody, because I feel like it's the fastest way to kill these 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, no. Fire away.
Did anybody watch this golf thing last night with Tiger and Rory and everything? Did anybody watch this?
There was a golf thing last night with...
they debuted their indoor golf league thing on ESPN last night. I was wondering if anybody watched it. I saw a couple of message board people that seemed to enjoy.
Okay.
They need to tweak a few things, but they liked it. I mean, they got some big names there. They got Van Pelt and Marty Smith on this thing. Like they're not handing this to the F list of talent over there. So they got a lot of money sunk into this thing. I think they want it to work, and I was wondering if anybody saw it. Oh, here we go. Yes. Okay, thank you. That's my fault for asking a yes or no question. I should know better. 30 years in, I should know better than to ask a question like that. Thank you.
As usual, they want to ask DQ personal questions.
Of course they do. Yeah, right.
Does DQ...
I'm God is my witness. I'm trying to help you, DQ, but it's not working out.
Rusty wants to know, does DQ give the boy in the well her official endorsement? Then you'll know they have a problem. Are you giving him the old vote of confidence for a second semester?
Ryan and Prairie Grove watched a little bit of it. He said it thought it was pretty cool.
Give him the Johnny Carson seal of approval, the okay sign.
Quentin in the 870 says, we got a good report card today. His wife just texted him, said, we've been funny today. Must mean you haven't been funny in the days past.
Yeah. Pete says it was less cool than watching your friends play Golden Tee at the bar.
Okay. All right.
Disc golf guy says ball golf is dying. Disc golf is the future. Well, when you're on primetime ESPN with disc golf, we'll mention it. But right now you're on ESPN plus.
If disc golf is allowed to run into an NFL game, then we will talk about disc golf.
That's right.
If disc golf is running long and they say, well, we're moving it to ESPN plus.
That's right.
There's an NFL game on. Sorry.
That's right. Texans Chargers will be starting on ESPN News while we finish up the disc golf tournament.
Exactly. Yes. Jamie's he's into it. Funny how? Am I a clown here to amuse you? We just watched Goodfellas.
Yes, today's the 35th anniversary of Goodfellas. So.
You've seen Goodfellas, right?
No.
Oh boy.
How?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
It's a classic, right? It would have won all the Academy Awards except Dances with Wolves was released that year, and of course driving across the range and taking photographs supersedes great acting and a great story.
I have a thought about this.
Go ahead.
So everyone says that Casablanca is supposed to be the best movie ever made.
Who says that?
AFI.
No.
That's
no,
what
they
AFI
are
says.
wrong. Casablanca's
besides Citizen
Casablanca's
Kane.
fine.
But that movie was made 20 or 30 years after movies started existing.
Yes.
So it just doesn't make sense to me that maybe in the last 80 years, a better movie has been made.
To his point this afternoon when we were listening to the American Top 40s, there are times that our memory from our childhood or way back when we think older is better. Sometimes older is not better. We heard some music today, which is the cornerstone of my youth. It's not great. I mean, we were listening to Mars. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Dance. Dance. Down. And that's, I think, where and with film critics, they're kind of snooty.
Yeah.
I mean, we got one here.
What? Movies? Snooty? DQ, these lists are wrong. Casablanca's not the greatest movie ever
What
made.
did they say the greatest
Well, they
movie
said
ever made was?
Citizen Kane. I think AFI.
Citizen Kane is The Godfather or Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane is a great movie.
The
One of the
Godfather
all-time.
is a great movie.
But it's not Casablanca.
Casablanca.
I've never even seen Casablanca.
Really?
I can't get into it. I watch. It's so slow.
It is.
It's so
incredibly
slow. I
and
don't
it's
like
long,
it.
and it's
I haven't watched
really,
the whole
really
thing.
long.
I can't watch it.
Here's the thing about Casablanca, and I've seen it 3 times. There's nothing innovative about Casablanca.
No.
Nothing.
It's just bogey.
It is.
That's all it is. It's bogey.
Like if you watch Citizen Kane was, the story behind it's all true, whatever. But there's nothing innovative about Casablanca. It's just long.
I'm not a bogey fan either.
Oh.
Like I don't like Maltese Falcon. He just doesn't like.
Hold on.
I don't
For
like
those who
him.
don't know, we're talking about Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Okay.
I don't think he's one. Like now, Jimmy Stewart. That's a great old time actor. He was great.
I like Jimmy Stewart.
Because he had range. He could do different things. He could be Mary, or he could be that crazy guy in the Hitchcock movie. You know what I mean? Like he could do it all.
Now, here's BE text in. Frankly, DQ, I don't give a damn. That's Gone with the Wind.
That's right. Yeah, that's.
I've fallen down that staircase, by the way.
That's Clark Gable.
Mm-hmm. That staircase is at the Jefferson Sheridan. I've fallen down that staircase twice.
You didn't fall up the stairs.
No,
Fall
I
down.
felt once. I fell at my sister's wedding because I was hammered, and the other
there you
time I
go.
fell at my prom because I was hammered.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
down to the
Right
bottom.
on down.
It's marble. Hurts.
It's just never made sense to me that, all of these old movies get rated so highly.
Well, what about The Wizard of Oz? It's still pretty good.
Oh,
But it's innovative, too.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
True.
What?
Did you say The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Let's check in on the Big Ten office. Let's check in on the SEC office. Well, they're all out for the summer, I guess.
They have one more game to
Yeah.
attend, and then it'll be over.
Now, here's something we talked about yesterday. Dan in Mount Ida says it's one of those Mandela effect things. Everybody thinks he said it. We were talking about the Mandela effect yesterday.
Yeah.
We still don't know what it means.
Well, he was talking about, people like to quote movies they've never seen, and they get the quote wrong. This happens a lot. So, what, did you read this already?
No. DQ, you, according to this texter, you pronounced Casablanca wrong. It's not Casablanca. It's Casablanca.
I didn't say Blanca. I
I'm
said
just saying. I'm
Blanca.
just telling you what they said.
I said Casablanca.
Okay.
But everybody quotes from Casablanca. Oh, play it again, Sam. But he never said that.
No, he didn't.
Right?
Or, you're killing me, Smalls. He said,
Yeah.
but he didn't say, you're killing me. A lot of people say, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
No, he just said
He
it
just-
once.
he said
that's
it one
right.
time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And
Yeah, when he wouldn't, he never had a s'more. They were having the camp out in the treehouse, and Smalls didn't know what a s'more was.
Right. And one of our favorites in Ozark, Marty never told Frank Cosros to get his house in order.
No,
That didn't happen.
No. It's funny how that happens. There are certain lines that we twist, and we think that they said something, and that's not what they said. But this has been happening with song lyrics too. I mean, the kid is
now
not.
here's
The
somebody
chair is not my size.
Here's somebody that says The Wizard of Oz is the scariest movie of all time. You're young. Those flying monkeys.
The
got me
wizard's
every
head. He looked
time.
like Satan with those
Yeah.
big pointed
He is,
eyebrows.
he is.
Yeah.
A shrunken head. It's terrifying. I could see that.
I'll go along with that. The Wizard of Oz was terrifying as a kid. Now I watch it on Christmas. Weird turn of events.
It bothers me that Margaret Hamilton caught on fire in that one part, though. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, she
when
did get
when
third-degree
went
burns.
down in the stage and the thing
great
blew up.
visual effect, though.
Yeah.
I mean, all that. See, now the Wizard is innovative.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one.
Yep.
He never said, "Luke, I am your father."
No, he didn't.
He just said, "I am your father."
I am your father. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's another one they get wrong. Yeah.
It's a very, very good one, and
Yeah.
I should know that. That one should. just fly right out.
Yeah, that's Star Wars 77 right there.
I love Mandela effects.
Okay.
I think they're so interesting.
Well, we got one wrong the other day, as
What did
it
we
was
get
pointed
wrong?
out on the interwebs. I said that Mr. Peanut did not have a monocle.
Oh, yeah. Does he?
Yes, apparently he does.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
it's the Monopoly guy, Mr. Peanut, and
Colonel Clink.
And Colonel Clink, most famous monocle.
And the Pringles guy.
Wait a minute. The
Wait,
Pringles
the
guy's a
Pringles
monocle?
guy that has a monocle?
No, but they all look. Those three things look similar, so people get them confused.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
BZ points out, Luke, I am your father is from Tommy Boy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did say that, and he was talking into that fan on his Luke. I am your father. Yeah, but there's lots of lines like that too. I strive for accuracy in the movie quotes. You know.
All right,
Here's sucker gets up to 88 miles an hour. You're gonna see some serious
if you
bleep.
ask DQ who one of the worst movie villains of all time is, she will tell you Jenny from Forrest Gump. But Dan in Mount Ida proposes this from The Wizard of Oz. The good witch gets another witch killed, steals her shoes, never tells Dorothy she could go back home at any time. Who's the bad guy now? It's Glenda.
The Good Witch of the North.
Yeah.
Isn't that Ariana Grande? Is she Glenda?
That's who plays Glenda.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Withholding crucial plot information.
Really? Scrooge McDuck had a monocle.
Did he really?
That's
I thought
what
he
we
had
told.
glasses. Like those little tiny ones you wear on the end of your nose.
Yeah. Dan
I
points
could be
out,
wrong, though.
Glenda had Dorothy get rid of her competition. And a house dropped right on her. Threatened to do it to the Wicked Witch of the West.
That's right. Okay. Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Yeah, Ryan says Jen A is the worst villain in movie history.
I will.
She's the worst protagonist villain.
Okay.
I am still willing to go down the road that Wendy Bird is the single worst character in the history, television, or movies. Single worst human that has ever existed is Wendy Bird.
Skylar White.
She was just annoying. Like
Walter
just
White.
Always raining on Walter's parade.
You know, I think I have flipped. I do think Wendy is worse.
Wendy
than
is
Skylar.
10 times worse. Wendy had her brother
Skylar,
killed.
at least Skylar had a lot of reasons.
She's just
to-
whiny.
She was hooking up with that other guy.
Yeah, you know, I forgot about that.
What's that guy's name?
Yeah, and then he broke
Wendy
his
was
neck
also cheating.
twice.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. And Wendy's
Ted. She was cheating with Ted. That's right, Ted.
And, what was the name of Wendy's guy that got thrown off the 83rd floor?
I don't remember.
Because that's when that show got me. When his body hit the floor, I was like, yes, this is my show.
No. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Let's see.
Drowning Pool. Sings that.
Mhm.
We'll put that on one of our music shows.
Rusty points out that Wendy sits at the right hand of Satan. Okay. Now here's a text out of Kentucky. It says Jenny was a tramp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now here we go. This was an argument we had the other day out of the 870. I hate Wendy Bird, but Livia from The Sopranos.
Oh, buddy.
See, now I'm rewatching The Sopranos now. Livia's awful. Awful.
Just take right here.
Just
right here.
awful.
Yeah.
Awful human being.
Yep.
Just the worst. Just take me now. Mom, you gotta stop with this. Not a nursing home, it's a retirement community.
Titus from Witcherville claims to have an autograph from Billy Burke, the actress who played Glinda
Really?
in the original Wizard of Oz.
I
A
would
postcard.
I would like to see a photo of that.
Well, that's pretty good.
That's nice.
That's pretty good.
JT points out Vader knew Luke was his son and kept trying to kill him. That's not great.
Well, he was indoctrinated by the dark side, so he didn't know he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know up from down, left from right. He didn't know. And plus, I think that helmet affected all the oxygen getting to his brain. He wasn't thinking straight.
Wow, is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Gary was Wendy's side piece that was thrown off the roof.
Boy, those are some very plain names that we just mentioned. Gary and
But
Ted.
they were very plain people until he got launched off the roof.
Yeah.
Now here's a text saying that Vader was justified because he tried to get Luke to come to the dark side before he tried to kill him. And Luke refused, so now you got to kill him, right? I mean, you have to. I mean, he becomes your enemy.
Yeah, I suppose so.
A text for the 501. That's funny. That's really funny.
What did it say? Oh, okay.
Here we go. Text for the 479 says they said the snow in the Wizard of Oz was asbestos. Man, why you got to do that?
Yeah, that's true.
Why,
it was.
Why you got to do that?
But to be fair, okay, we can't.
To be fair, we manufactured snow yesterday.
Well, but you keep projecting modern times on the 1930s.
Can't do that.
They didn't know what we know now in the 1930s, so they didn't know.
Yeah,
doctors smoked back then, for crying out loud.
What you don't know, you don't know.
Right. I mean, you can't project, today's knowledge on a time when people had less knowledge and be like, oh, I'm disappointed.
And
they didn't have it. They didn't know.
We peaked in the late 80s. We're on the downside of history here.
Yeah, that's true. I think so. I do. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a hoot.
Yeah. Yes. This impending war over Minnesota is going to be a lot of fun.
I called my sister about that. I'm like, hey, I hear you might be leaving us. and my sister, of course, because my sister pays attention to nothing, she's like, what are you talking about? And I told her, and she goes, that's a bunch of beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll give you both Dakotas for a player to be named later. How about that?
Yeah, for an island to be named later.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, come on. All right. We're running out of time here. Anybody got any picks?
For what?
For the game. All right, great. Good. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for right there. Good. All right. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Any other way. No.
Than to pretend the game isn't even happening in 40 minutes.
Well, by the way, we're your pregame show.
That's right, yeah.
The pregame to the pregame.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the Vader talk.
That's right, yeah. That's right. That's right.
I wanted to hear about Ole Miss's man to man, and they were talking about Darth Vader.
Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Hey, don't forget the Thunder go for 16 in a row tonight against the Cavs at 6 o'clock on ESPN. Don't forget about that. And there's probably hockey on somewhere and some other stuff. So, all that's happening. Okay. We're going to leave it there.
I'm going to